Okay, we're live again. We are me and Joe. This is Willer. That's Joe.
Yeah.
We're going to make a One Piece tier list with pretty much every character. This is the biggest tier list we could find. Even the Gorosei are here. That's crazy because this is a strongest One Piece characters list, but we're not doing that. We're just using this to make a favorite character tier list, averaged out between both of our tastes. So you could consider this a roundabout cast tier list.
Yes. 50%.
50%. Maybe one day, if Bradley catches up, we can do it. So never. All right, let's. So we were naming the tiers. I think I was saying this would be.
I would say below average.
Below average.
Yeah.
Poor?
Average.
Poor.
Poor.
If there's some truly awful characters that go in here, do we have a special tier for something?
Rebecca tier.
No, don't get there yet. Maybe a tier for characters where it's like this could be average or indifferent. Maybe I feel like indifferent's important. Would indifferent be below average? Like I
would in the pink put in development.
In development, yeah, I like that. These are the 10 Yonko.
Yeah.
For our list. If there could be 5 Yonko, there could be.
We're going to keep our S rank to 10.
Well, S rank is amazing, but 10 is like the top of the S rank. We'll go with that.
So S, smoking sexy style.
Without further ado, we got a lot of lists to work through. Let me check that we are indeed recording. We'll take some periodic breaks in this because it's going to be a doozy. Should we just go in order?
Yeah, let's just go.
All right, Zeph. What do we think about
good?
Zeph is good. Average.
I feel no. I think Zeph is good.
There's cooler mentors than Zeph.
No. I would beg to differ. I think Zeph has one of the best like mentorship relationships where like he gets Sanji out of nothing and then sacrifices his leg for him and teaches him how to cook. And then to the point where even like also huge spoilers in this.
I mean, we're going up to date to like chapter 970 in Wano, wherever we are, 76.
Yeah, 76, 77. But I think like it's in later down the line how much he means to Sanji. I just think he's a good character.
Yeah, his use in Whole Cake Island I thought was really good.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we can throw him in good.
Yeah, he's also one of the few people that has the quintessential pirate elements to him, which means he's an important character.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think that Oda took those 5 elements and split it into multiple characters. I think Luffy's going to get the eye patch after this arc.
I think so too. I think him stabbing himself in the eye is a big foreshadow for that, but it's going to be on the other eye.
Big brain.
Yeah.
All right, Bueno.
Average.
I do love his primary fight. And I love how menacing he is on the train.
Yes. I wish he was a little more developed with the CP9 and had more of a character, but he really doesn't have a lot going for him. I love his power. His power is cool.
Yeah. I'm going to say Chapapa is average, but above Bueno.
Yeah. That's not his name, but there's no one else does him.
It's Fukura. I particularly like his fight with Frankie. It's actually he's got some good gags, man.
Yeah,
he's pending.
Also, the irony of him being the gossip of the group with the zipper mouth.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
He's pretty funny. We'll put. Yeah,
I would put.
He's viable for a promotion. We'll tentatively put him in good. I think Jabra's good.
I think Jabra's good as well.
I think he'd be the highest in good right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Rockstar.
Rocks DZ back.
There's me and Joe read a theory on Reddit that Rockstar is Zebek, and like I don't even know, man. There's nothing to him. I wouldn't say is he awful. Like awful has to be a character I hate.
I would say below average.
No, not even.
No. I would put in poor.
Poor also goes for characters that like barely matter so far.
Yeah.
Kobe. This is an interesting pick.
I would put Kobe as either great or amazing.
You wanna let's settle on great because Well, gee, I don't know. He's such a pure boy, which seems like it'd be boring, but in the world of One Piece, having this pure marine is really important.
I agree.
And his development has been inspiring, even though, like, I feel like it's too fast, to be honest. But then again, so is Luffy.
Really? He was a whole year away, and then he got developed. It's just we don't see much of him.
In 2 years, he's risen up to Rear Admiral. But I mean, Luffy's a Yonko almost. So
I think the other thing is too is he's training under Garp. Like Garp would be the fleet admiral if the Celestial Dragons didn't exist.
All right, we're sending him to Amazing.
Yeah, that's something you have to keep in mind. Is that like Garp should be a god, but chooses not to.
Helmeppo, however, is not as good. How about we average him?
Yeah,
because I do like his development. I put him below Bluno. I think
I agree.
All right. Can you tentatively let me put Katakuri in top 10?
Yeah, I'll tentatively let you do that.
We'll see where he ends. To me, he's easily top 10.
He wasn't up there for me for a while, and I reread the fight, and I realized the fight's pretty great and really good, and just like showcasing like Luffy and his charisma, and I don't know. I think he's a really good like.
He was the main character of the arc. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's very interesting. Well, the top 10 will have more discussions in the future. We're just tentatively putting him there. This would be the one-legged Kairos. I like Kairos.
I would put him at average.
I think Kairos is great. Should we round? Because you got to remember Kairos as the toy as well, and I think Kairos as the toy is fucking rad. Way he looks over Rebecca, even though she can't remember him, the way he's like immediately there to help her, the way he's constantly helping her even as a toy. We might have to look up some characters midway through to get some more like talking points between them. But
true.
How about I'm gonna put him at great. If you can agree to it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Leo. I like Leo, but he's not amazing or anything.
He's just kind of like a. I would put him at average. I would put him above Helmeppo.
It's been a while since I've read Dressrosa. He was really courageous. I'd edge him to good. We'll put him here for now.
The thing about him is that like he's kind of like the one note courageous kind of guy in terms of the dwarfs. So I don't know. He's memorable because he's the first dwarf you see, I think, in the series. I
mean, he's part of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, which gives him some bonus points.
Mm-hmm.
Carrot.
Ooh.
I'd say great.
I would too.
Because Carrot's really fun, and I want her to be a Straw Hat. But the Pedro stuff is really good.
You're right.
High grade.
I would go great. Carrot's an interesting character. Well, in the story of One Piece, because I don't know what Oda's doing with her.
But she's in all those crew shots with Jinbei and shit. Like she seems like more of a Straw Hat than Jinbei did in Whole Cake. You know, like Jinbei was on the ship sailing with them, but like Oda hid Jinbei for so long. Meanwhile, Carrot is like prominently shown in crew shots instead of being in like a ship with a minx or anything like that. It's interesting.
It'd be interesting if like when this comes to the end, there's a confrontation between her and Luffy, where Luffy's like, "No, I don't want you on the ship." That'd be a weird and kind of interesting arc to see.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't either, but
I don't know why that would happen,
but like if you remember, Luffy said 10 dudes. He's got 10 now. Jinbei. He'd be like, "That's too much. I don't want any more."
Smoker has to join the crew. You're forgetting this.
No.
Whatever, man. Pedro's great. I think he's cooler than
Carrot. Pedro is fantastic.
Pedro's amazing. What a ball! Like, especially with his little flashback with Roger, he's like, "Oh, you know
what? Bold claims. Pedro is just better pal."
Ooh, yeah, because he died. All right.
Yeah.
Man, Pedro was fucking rad. Like, what a sacrifice. And it was so minor, you know, like...
Yeah.
He wasn't sacrificing a whole city. That bomb barely stopped Peros to give the Straw Hats one more inch in this long fight of sacrifices to escape Whole Cake.
Yeah.
Underrated even maybe. I like Cat and Dog.
Cat Viper and Dog Storm.
Yeah.
Or whatever they're called in Japanese. I don't remember.
Raizo is safe is one of the best moments in One Piece.
Yeah. I would put them both at amazing, to be honest.
Yeah, let's put them. I'd put them below. I'd put them above Kobe, but below Pedro.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I don't like about them. In the Odin flashback, they were the most background of the characters. Like among all the scabbards, I feel like we got the least out of them.
But I think the reason Odin did that is because we already got so much interaction with the other with them in the current timeline that we needed to focus more on the other scabbards.
I think that's
comparison.
Fair.
Yeah.
Sengoku.
And we got
Sengoku. You got it. The thing with Cat and Dog is we're gonna see a lot more of them because their Sulong forms are gonna come out. All the scabbards are gonna get a little more time to shine in this arc.
Yeah.
Sengoku I think is great.
I would say
he's never amazed me, but I like his. All the characters that have justice philosophies are really good and interesting because they all oppose each other, like Akainu and Aokiji, him and Fujitora.
Yeah.
So he gets by with that. He's got a weird fruit.
Him and Garp, I really like. I just like the way they vibe and their retirement.
They do vibe well. I do like retirement, but I don't think he's a mate. Like, would I put him above Kobe or Cat and Dog?
Nah, I don't think I would either. I think he's a really good for like the old dog, the guy that was there before that's passed on. I think he's a really good.
Egram.
Ooh, I put Egram as good, and that's about it.
Maybe even high average.
Yeah,
I don't have many feelings towards him.
He pulls a Pell, which is also upsetting.
He pulls an early Pell. He really does. All right, we're gonna put him in high average. Pulling a Pell is loses you a couple of points.
Yeah.
Kid.
Eustace Kid's gotten up points this arc.
The last chapter, we haven't talked about on the podcast yet because we're recording that tomorrow. But Kid and Kid's crew are laughing along with Killer, and I think that edges him like to either high grade or low.
I would put him as amazing. I think I really like his power.
His design and power help.
Sure. We don't know what his power is technically yet. It might not even be a devil fruit.
It's gotta be. It's magnetism. Like we all but know it. It probably has been confirmed in the Vivre card or something.
It hasn't.
Really?
Yes. So that makes me think that might be a Vegapunk thing.
Nah, no way. Oh man, I love this song. We got Kingdom Hearts in the back.
Eneru.
I love Eneru. I think he's dope.
I put Eneru at great. I don't think he's amazing. I think he's a little bit too mustache twirly, and it's just like his whole. Because I want to go just destroy everything, but I think it's like
that wasn't it though. Eneru, especially on our reread on the podcast, I think he went up to amazing for me. Because like his whole philosophy of like everything has somewhere where they belong, and I belong on the moon, and you guys belong on the ground. I thought that was fascinating, and he's just a really entertaining villain. He like there's the 4v1 where he just dominates. I love the restarting heart personally.
I have my personal qualms about it. I mean, you soften it.
He would go higher in amazing for me, but like to qualm you, how about we put him below Kid?
Yeah, I would put him there.
Okay.
Also, he's on the moon doing something.
Dude, his cover arc is fascinating.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him to come back.
Bradley's starting that with these volumes. So, I'm excited.
Times. Fun fact about that cover arc, like me and Joe were at Disney having like a very nice trip, and we were like waiting for the fireworks show, and we just read through that cover arc again because we're like, what was up with that? It was a very fun time.
Well, we had a prediction of like, because we were talking about the Celestial Dragon and how they could potentially connect to the moon, and we're like, oh, they look like they're wearing spacesuits.
Oh yeah, that was a big revelation.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
No evidence to that yet, but there's a moon. Okay.
Silver Rayleigh.
What do you think?
I put him at I put him at great for now. High great. I like him better than Sengoku. There's a small
him better than Carrot. How about this?
Here's the thing. There's a small scene in the Odin flashback where Rayleigh is crying on Roger's shoulder because they're breaking up the crew.
Yeah.
And I just really like, yeah. And it's just, he seems like a Shanks that retired. Yeah. Like, I really like him as a character. I think he's also like Luffy's second mentor. Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't think he's amazing because he's a character that hasn't done much. But I mean, but also he's trained Luffy, which is about as much of a supporting role as you can get.
Yeah.
We don't see him enough. We see him when Luffy gets new bounties and shit.
I wish we knew why he was called Dark King.
Yeah, that's such an edgy, weird name.
Yeah.
I like Ryuma.
I'd put Ryuma.
I'd put him in high good.
Here's the thing about Ryuma. Cool, no, but the thing about Ryuma is that he's just Brooks' shadow in that body.
That is an interesting thought.
Yeah.
That's an interesting. But here's the thing: Ryuma is also in Wanted, like that one shot. But I don't know anything about that.
But that does that really count for anything? Because I haven't read Wanted.
I'd say he's average mostly.
I would say average.
Like, the fight. It was a really good fight. His sword's cool.
It's a really good like Brook fight because it's Brook reclaiming his honor basically.
Well, no, it's a Zoro fight because Brook.
Oh yeah, well he has.
But
two.
It's like this one chapter of amazing Zoro fighting. Beppo.
What do you want?
I don't like Beppo that much.
Beppo? Put Beppo at average.
High average. Beppo's cute.
Yeah.
That's about all I can say. He's never really done much in the story. The Heart Pirates, aside from Law, need to do something this arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like Gadots.
He was the guy that sucks on his lower lip, right?
Yeah, and he can't breathe, and like he has the cool dial punches. He's got the fight with Chopper.
I would put him at average or below average.
I think he's good, so let's average him out to average.
Okay.
We'll put him in the
I would put him
average.
Yeah.
Beppo is below Egrim.
Mm-hmm. Above Bluno?
No, not
there you go.
Bluno. Yeah, this looks right. Killer. Killer's good.
We don't know anything about Killer. That's the thing, other than he does not like.
Well, we know that he has been fed a smile, and there's a lot of drama to that.
Yeah.
I'd like Killer. He's got a cool design. Let's put him in good.
Okay. I agree on that. I think in good it's good. Who's that?
I like Duval. This is Duval.
Oh, Duval!
Duval's
what
funny.
The best payoffs of a joke ever.
Duval.
So good. He's
Duval
either great or good.
He's
care
like a
one.
mini ally. He's great.
The joke alone puts him up there in the higher tiers.
I remember when the chapters were coming out, and Duval was like, he was still wearing his mask, and he's like, one of these Straw Hats is gonna pay. We're like, oh my god, it's Krieg. Krieg is back. It super wasn't. Hina is interesting. I've grown to like Hina mostly from cover stories.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like people watching the anime wouldn't get that experience.
Hina does some stuff in Stampede, by the way. She's in it.
Oh, good. I should watch it. Good.
Yeah.
Good Hina.
I would put her at average or good. I like her design. I think she's kind of neat in the way that she has like almost a pseudo lazy justice like Aokiji.
I like how she's always in Vacation Islands.
Yeah, I put her on an average.
High average.
I would put her above
Buddha
Leo.
Needs to be the highest here.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah,
I like her more than Beppo.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
That looks good.
Miss 4. She's below average, but I do like her. I like her.
I do like her.
But she's such a bitch.
Yeah.
Shaki's
but I like her gimmick. Yeah, she's average.
Shaki's.
Oh, no, I would put her below average.
Okay, high below average.
Yeah.
Apu is below average.
That man, Apu, I don't know what
the fuck is going on with this guy.
X-Drake, ooh.
X-Drake being a sword raised his stock so high.
I would put him at great or amazing.
Well, he's great, liable to go to amazing if we ever redo this tier list.
That's true. I agree. Him in that great category. I would put him up above Duval and Kairos. I would put him up in that top 3.
Kairos' sacrifices are too cool, man. He's a dinosaur.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Dude, amazing.
Beige. Yeah, I agree.
I love Beige. So Beige has always been my favorite supernova. And then in Whole Cake, he proved himself.
Yeah. I like Beija's power a lot. I think that's a really crazy power, and it's really unique. I think it's really strong, and people don't like... Because it's...
You have an army in you, man. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And you can become a fortress. It's amazing. He's fun to play in Pirate Warriors as well.
Yeah.
Hawkins.
I would put Hawkins at great. I don't know about amazing yet.
Would you even put him at great? I mean, he's done his whole like thing with Zoro was pretty interesting, actually.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's a character I'm very interested in, which helps me like the character. So
yeah, I agree.
Great. A rogue is so boring.
Oh god, put him at poor, barely matters.
Oh my god, you're right.
Because he's only shown up one other time, I feel, and that's when Kaido jumps off. Yeah.
I like Jori Bonnie, and I'm very.
I do too. She's doing something. I would put her at good or average because we don't know much about her yet.
I feel like when I do know more about her, she's gonna shoot up to great or amazing.
Yeah.
I like Jabra.
Oda's doing something with her.
I like her or Zeph?
I would put Zeph higher. Zeph actually has development and usage.
I'm so interested in her ties with Kuma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saul's great.
Saul's great.
I
would put him up in that upper part just because of
below Sengoku.
Well, yeah, I would put him there because he does two things. One, that emotional connection to Robin.
Yeah.
And two, he opens up that D middle initial to like so many different levels.
This was he's the most interesting D. Jaguar D Saw. His name is not like any other. He's not like any of the others to begin with. He's one day we're gonna learn more about him when we get the D flashback. It's gonna be fascinating.
So like,
okay,
we have Jaguar D Saw,
we have
Goldie Roger,
Marshall D Teach, and Edward D Newgate. Wait,
no, it's not Edward D Newgate. It's just
Waterloo D Law, right?
Okay.
And Monkey D Luffy, Monkey D Dragon, Monkey D Garp.
Yeah. So like some of them have animal names, but not all of them.
Yeah. That when I heard Jaguar, I was like, okay, they're all animal names. I was like, well, Gold's not an animal.
Yeah.
And neither is a Marshall.
Yeah.
As far as I know. Are you ready for some hot takes?
Ooh.
He's great at best. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. I think Sabo just does him a lot better.
Sabo is like insanely better Ace. Ace is just Ace is a cool guy with fire and a cool design. The best thing I like about Ace is his death. It's a fantastic death. I love how they don't succeed.
Well, I love
how it's his pride that gets him killed.
Yeah, his power is also really good with his like personality because he's hot-headed.
Yeah. Well, but he's also very polite. When we meet him in Alabasta, he's polite and level-headed.
Well, you can be hot-headed and polite, but like he gets angry easily.
Over Whitebeard, Man, his fight with Blackbeard is very good though.
I reread it recently because we're rereading with Bradley, and
that's a good fucking fight. Kizaru.
Oh god, fuck this guy, but also he's great. I think he's great, but also fuck. Like I say fuck this guy because his power is so insane.
His power, if One Piece didn't have a horrible power system, he would be the strongest character in the series.
Yeah. Like you're just like his like whole thing in Sabaody, you're just like he
fucking slays in Sabaody. He's so good.
Well, because we meet Aokiji and like at least for me, I was like, okay, well, there's a fire guy, so like Aokiji has some sort of like, counter. They just have to bring Ace along, and they could probably help out in like fending him off or something.
I mean, Foxy was right there, dude.
Yeah,
we got the counter already. Can't wait for the final war.
But like Kizaru came along.
The thing with Kizaru, he's entertaining, but he's the least interesting philosophy-wise, and I really like the admirals for their philosophies.
Yeah.
So he ranks below all of them for me, personally.
I agree.
Okay.
I think his power is just dumb.
While we're at it, barely matters, or in development for purple.
In development. Yeah.
Ryoguru or whatever. This guy's in Lost Crew. Barely matters.
Yeah, poorly does barely. That's the mountain bandit from.
I have
Windmill.
nothing to say about Haguma, bad or good. You know, he's
I would say him as average.
You know,
yeah.
Zoro's teacher with his big ass feet.
I put him as average. I like
the scene when Zoro is trying to cut steel and he like slices a piece of paper. I thought it was cute and charming.
Mm-hmm.
But he's pretty low there. I think he's.
I agree. We get some like shots back to him every once in a while.
Yeah. He is not Denjiro.
Yeah.
Chaka is like
not
high average. No, not.
I would
like
put
Igor
him
more than Chaka. I like Hina and Beppo and Leo and Helmeppo. Here?
Yeah.
Kuina.
Ooh.
Hot take.
I can't disagree with you.
I mean, she's pivotal to the least interesting Straw Hat backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Crocus.
I agree.
Crocus.
I put Crocus as good.
Crocus is good.
Because he's the.
I mean, he doesn't match up to any of these guys, but.
Yeah, he's the first members of Roger's final crew that we meet.
I like Blue Ano more than him.
I don't. I think. Well, I think about Crocus is. I'm a big partial to like old man characters past their golden years. Yeah. So I think it's interesting whenever we meet a Gold Rogers character and seeing what they're doing afterwards, because like that ranges from Shanks, the Yonko, one of the 4 Yonkos, to fucking Buggy the Clown, some chunk of fucking the East Blue,
to a dude who lives in a whale, to many people who are dead. Anyways, we got a fun batch of characters coming up.
Oh,
so I'm gonna say this, like the lowest.
Oh god, yeah.
I hate Pearl. I
Pearl
like Shiam
was
more than Butchie because Shiam has a better design and he's less offensive. Butchie has that strength power up, which just drags along that fight a little bit. Pearl sucks. It's well documented in our podcast that Pearl sucks.
Yeah.
Chess Marimo.
I like Chess Marimo. I'll put him at below average, if anything. He's got a great opening gag to that arc where he's sitting on the. How
about this? I like Miss Miss Christmas more. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Mr. One's cool. He's low good.
Mr. One's cool. He's good. He's a good fight for Zoro.
Yeah.
I love the ending shot with that fight.
He's still loyal to Crocodile, which I think is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Guy's bones.
I like this double finger more than him, though. I think she's really entertaining in her fight with Nami.
I like Nami's fight more than Zoro's fight, in my opinion.
That's like maybe the best Nami fight. Though the Khalifa one's like nothing to.
I would say the Khalifa one is much better fight for Nami. But
either way,
I like this because
I like her more than Mr. One.
I agree.
She's got a lot of cool moves too, and I like how she's back to the cafe. She's Paula. Mm-hmm. This is Lady Suru. She has the power to turn people into laundry. She's cool. She's fine.
She's cool.
She's low average. Where did I just put her?
In development. Yeah. There you go.
Jozu.
I
think Jozu's below average.
He's got cool ability to being able to turn a diamond, but like
his personality is so nothing though.
Yeah.
I like his role in the war.
He also is the basis for a enemy type in Pirate Warriors.
Yeah. So here's the thing about Thatch. Do you even know who Thatch is? I know who it is because I play one.
Is that who Blackbeard killed?
Yeah. In the manga we get nothing from Thatch.
Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna have to put him in like
poor barely matters.
In low poor barely like Shiam has more to the he has a more important role in the story, which is to die, but in the actual events of the story, Shiam is more interesting.
Oh man, this guy.
Weird. He's the weirdest.
We talked about this. Yeah, we talked about this when we were playing Pirate Warriors once. He's a strange character.
Yeah.
That constantly shows up in a certain period of time.
I think he's average, I guess. I don't dislike him.
I don't dislike him either.
He's pretty boring though, but I like his role in the story as the pacifista herder.
He's like the sheep herder, and he has like the whole defense hockey system, and I would put him at. He's like a sumo wrestler, and I thought he was a girl for a long time.
What do you think?
I put him at average.
Low average. I like Suru better.
I put him above the Mountain Bandit, but I feel like the Mountain Bandit should be our lowest average person.
Okay, that's fair.
Like if you should be above the Mountain Bandit. If we can't justify you being above the Mountain Bandit, you should be.
Here's what I'm thinking. His gag,
yeah.
Moiko and Moiko.
Yeah.
Done. That gag is one of the best gags in One Piece. Please listen to our podcast if you don't know what we're talking about. Fisher Tiger. So here's the thing about Fisher Tiger. I haven't read Fishman Island in a long time, but I remember being very impressed with him.
Fisher Tiger is Malcolm X, but I really like him.
Yeah, I think he's amazing.
I think Fishman Island is really interesting. I think if you reread and analyze it,
I'm excited to reread it in 2 years when Bradley gets.
I think when I was reading One Piece and I was in the mood of like I want to catch up, I want to see what Dressrosa is all about. I want to see what Don Quixote is all about. I want to see all of that. Fishman Island was like a speed bump, which is why I don't remember most of it. So we'll see again. There was also this whole thing about Luffy jumping on some big titty mermaids.
Man.
So Foxy.
Controversial takes time. I like Foxy.
I would put Foxy at good.
Foxy is high.
There's good.
Here's the thing about Foxy. In the manga, I mean, we talked about it on the podcast. I like Foxy. His fight with Luffy is one of the hardest hitting fights for no reason. Like,
yeah,
it has no right being as brutal as it is. I like his gimmick of getting easily offended and being sad. I like him as a cheat. He's got a horrible character design. We'll get that off the table.
But that works, I think, in his like favor. Just what he's supposed to be. I think he's funny.
Oimo and Boimo. Oingo and Boingo.
Average. I would put him at
not
average.
Even. I don't think so, man.
Really?
I mean,
okay.
they're there for one arc.
You're right. You're right. It's kind of cool that they relate back to Gory and Bragi.
That's about it with them.
Yeah.
I like Miss. What do you think about this? She does more. She has a whole fight.
That's true. Cool fight. Yeah, I'll put her up there.
Hannibal's fucking rad, actually. Hannibal slept on. Like, Hannibal has this moment where you realize Luffy is the villain, and I thought it was really interesting. Where he's like, "What the? You guys are just here. We're just fighting for justice," and he's like doing this last stand against Luffy, and he refuses to go down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's trying to plot against Magellan, which is very interesting.
I would put him at great, at least.
I think he's
for me.
I like him more than Ace, if I'm being honest, but I don't know if you do.
I would. I put him right between Kizaru and Ace.
Okay, I can live with this.
Yeah.
I think he's a slept-on character. So here's the thing. I loved Magellan.
Yeah.
So how
Magellan
much...
is Willard's...
He's one of my favorite characters along with Katakuri. How much are you dragging him down for me?
I would put him at amazing.
Okay.
I think in retrospect I really liked him.
Here's the thing about Magellan. He is a force of nature who almost takes out the two main characters of the story in one arc. He's not beaten. He's just demoted.
He probably self-demoted.
Yeah, like I think he's such a force of nature with a fun shitting gimmick, which is a very cool devil fruit. So much screen presence, fun action. Like I hope we see more of him in the future as well. Shiryu's cool. I think it's Shilu.
I put Absalom Murder at average.
But he's so cool.
But no, because like here's the thing: is that he's kind of just a big meat stick for Zoro to fight later. I honestly think,
but like this idea of like this jailer who went too far. I don't know. There's good like lore and build up to him.
Maybe.
And then Blackbeard recruits him.
Yeah, I don't see him nearly as cool as you do. I think he'll be a cool fight later when it's gonna be Sanji and Zoro versus off against them.
Maybe. How about here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I like Ivankov.
I like Ivankov too. I would put him at great.
I put him above Drake. I put him above.
I would put him above Kizaru.
I might put him above Hannibal. He's such a good ally. I think he goes here.
I think the great thing about Ivankov is like
you get two designs.
Yeah,
you get a cool reference to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, it builds on that. It adds another like kind of like Okama like culture.
Yeah.
He ends up. It's a great gag when Sanji ends up on his island.
Yeah, he's Sanji's teacher.
Yeah,
Much to Sanji's dismay.
Yeah, I think Ivankov is a great kind of just. He's very much like Mr. Two, where I think not because they're Okama ways, but there's just something about them that they have so much charisma to them.
Yeah, they're very free spirits, and he's a revolutionary, which gives him intrigue.
Yeah.
He's shown concern over Kuma and stuff, so he's got some emotional beats to other characters. We're gonna take a bathroom break here in a little bit. Inazuma, I really like.
I like his design.
His design's really cool, but also like sometimes being stoic just works.
Mm-hmm.
So I put him at good. I put him above.
I agree. Foxy. Yeah. Because Foxy's design is terrible.
Do it with a boom.
Ooh! Amazing. Oh man, he's amazing. I
put him above Fisher Tiger just because I don't remember the exact specifics of Fisher Tigers like Malcolm X.
I agree. The thing about him is that he kind of laid in my brain. He laid the foundation of one of One Piece's big themes, which is it's not a crime to be you, which then gets flipped on its head in the world. So I think it's great as a story element. A character in general for Frankie.
It's not a crime to be you, man. Oh,
yeah.
Katakuri is so good. Okay, if you, I like Enru more than him, but you don't. So what if we did this? Is this
Ooh, I like that.
I like this.
Yeah,
I like this a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Man, Frankie's flashback might not be the most sad, but I think it might be the most interesting because of characters like Tom.
It does a lot. So that's another thing about Water 7. Both the flashbacks do a lot in developing the characters
and the themes
and developing the world government itself.
Yeah.
And which is why I really like that arc.
We're gonna end with Tailstone, and then we're gonna take a bathroom break. Tailstone is a less cool Lulu. He's below average.
What was Tailstone in again?
Tailstone is a Water 7. He's the bulky guy in the Galela.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I put him there.
He's part of the Hoikle Moikle, but I think
yeah. I thought it was Hoikle and Moikle.
All right, we're taking a bathroom break because the beers are running. We will come back to this. And we're back from the bathroom break.
Yeah.
We got Persona 5 music.
Jesus.
We got some hot characters. Well, how you feel about this guy? For me, he might be top 10.
I would put him at top of amazing right now.
Okay.
I'll have to come back for about top 10.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know for sure I'm gonna argue for Katakuri in top 10 and Magellan and Akainu at some point.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We'll talk about him later.
Yeah.
To save some time.
Yeah, because I think we both agree he's really good, but it's just
he's really good, has a really good philosophy, and has done really good action, not like in a fighting sense, but like the things he has done has impacted the story so well.
Yeah.
Okay. I like Brahim.
Who's this man again?
Brahim is a Skypian. The Zoro fights. He's got the flash gun. He drinks with Zoro at the end in the party. He's like high average, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Does he take Bluno as the top spot of average?
Nah. I feel like Bluno is our top average boy
for now.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Ooh.
Gamfall fucking slaps.
Man, rereading Skypiea and analyzing Gamfor was
amazing.
Great. Yeah.
This is where like having Bradley read it is really good because like he brought such good points to why Gamfor is so cool.
Yeah.
I want to put him there personally.
I agree there or an amazing later potentially.
Okay, just fuck it. I think Gamfor is such a good character for Skypiea. He's got good motivations and he has grief over the things that the Skypians have done to the Shandians. It's really good. The pumpkin juice line is fantastic.
Yeah.
I like his fight against Eneru. It's just all good. Kamakiri is less interesting than Braham. I think he barely matters.
Yeah, for sure.
Ohm is cool, but not
Ohm is cool. Yeah.
How cool is Ohm really?
He's
like Blue Note tier. He's Blue Note tier. No, Because that would put him against Shiryu and here.
Yeah.
Because he's cooler than Gadatz. The Gadatz is funnier. It's fine. I don't like this guy.
I don't like this boy.
We can agree.
Yeah.
I like Shura well enough.
I do too. I like how he gets outed or just destroyed by oh god, what's his name? With the impact dial.
Yeah.
I really like how
isn't he reject dialed? He's like one of the 3.
Yeah, he's the first one that gets reject dialed, which I thought was showed how much that thing. Yeah. This guy was the Straw Hat crew.
It's as soon as the fighting starts. Yama is fine.
Which one was Yama again?
He fights Robin, and he's like destroying. Like he's just.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. I put him down there.
I like the Giants more. I like Chess Marino more.
Yeah.
I like his fight more than the Chopper Chess Marino. It's like Robin has a good fight against him. I will say that.
Yeah, but he's just kind of whatever.
This guy doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this? Some world government dude? Awful. Full body gets so much from that Django plotline.
Oh man, I would put him at good at least. I think bottom of good. Yeah.
Do I like him more than Bluno?
I like him more than Bluno, but I think he's just being good because that full body.
I don't, but we'll let this rock.
Okay.
This is fuck. Who is this guy? He looks so familiar. If I can't remember you, that's pretty bad, dude.
That's pretty bad.
I do remember him though, but like Rockstar. I like Koza, but he's not that good. But he is though.
Yeah.
I like him more than Full Body, but I do not like him more than the villains of that arc.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Laboon's just likable.
I would say Laboon's up there at the bottom of amazing or something.
Not amazing. Like, are you gonna put Laboon over Ace?
Yeah, I put him way over Ace.
I wouldn't. Nor would I put him over any of these guys, to be honest. I'd put him here.
You know, you're right. You're right. Because
the story around Laboon is more interesting than Laboon, who just wants to destroy a mountain. Because
True.
His low intelligence can only take him so far as a character.
Yeah.
This is Mock Vice from the Doflamingo Pirates. I don't remember anything about Mock Vice's personality.
I don't remember anything about him either.
Persona's already done?
It's on Shuffle right now. Okay, so
right. Shuffle works. I like Buffalo more than Mock Vice, at least. He's below average.
Yeah.
Man, a lot of the Doflamingo Pirates have more numbers than they have quality, in my opinion.
I agree.
I wouldn't say I like him more than Chess Marimo or even Yama.
Mm-hmm. Up him there.
So I don't know anything about Shiki, so this is all you.
So here's the thing. A lot of the One Piece movie villains aren't that great, I think. Gold Tesoro is like the closest.
Yeah, I like Gold Tesoro.
But he's very much just like Doflamingo. So I would put Shiki at like below average. I would say at the top of below average right now.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I like his design. I like
his fruit.
Yeah, I think his fruit's really cool. I think his ship's.
I like him in the story, but I don't like him in the movie story because Luffy shouldn't beat someone who was that close to Roger at the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, power levels in One Piece are so stupid anyways.
Yeah.
Momonga.
Who's Momonga? What do you do again?
Momonga is a Marine that we see semi-often. I believe he was part of Buster.
He was in the...
but he was also in Sambodi, most importantly. He's not a simp. You can 100% say Momonga's not a simp. Because he refuses Boa's, like, Mero.
Oh, does he really? Oh.
Yeah. I like him as, like, an average Marine.
Yeah, I agree.
I like him more than Helmeppo. But I don't like him more than Ryuma. All right.
Yeah, I'm there.
I like One Punch Man.
I do too.
He's one of the better characters in that Dressrosa batch.
Mm-hmm.
He's like
Logan. Yeah, that's good.
I like Margaret. She's cute.
Where's she from again?
She's Amazon Lily. She has the hockey arrow. She's the first person to Luffy. She gives Luffy a hand job.
Yes, yeah. I would put her.
I don't like her more than Koza.
Yeah, right there's good.
I don't remember. This is the guy who turns into a jacket. Barely matters. He's in Dressrosa. Man, Dressrosa is quantity over quality. This is also a Dressrosa character. Hajiruda, no. I like his design. 2, I remember just liking him as like a stoic, cool, badass giant.
Mm-hmm. I like that he was Buggy's main shipper than Luffy stole him from.
He was what?
He was part of Buggy's whole shipment company as a Shikibukai.
Really?
Yeah, and then after Dressrosa, Buggy gets called saying, they quit. And he's like, what?
I don't remember that. That's crazy.
It's like a one-panel gag.
This guy is at the same tier. Actually, I rate him lower.
I really like his design. I like his big punch boy. I like him. I put him there. That's fine.
Hajiruda is like a prominent member of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. I actually want to move him up a little bit.
You say prominent. We have seen the Grand Fleet together.
Yes, but you're cutting out a lot. I don't know if we can help that somehow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But like, he's one of the most standouts.
Okay.
He's Leo tier. Where's Leo?
Yeah,
he's above Leo.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
I like Kuro, you don't like Kuro. How are we going to talk about this?
Kuro's kind of
average.
Whatever to me. Yeah, he's average. He's kind of like the third boss you fight in a video game, and like Kaneshiro, the first boss was
man, he was all right.
Yeah,
I want to put him here.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're going to get to the hottest take I have.
Okay.
Every Whitebeard ally is bordering on awful. I really don't like how they all just show up. It's just so many characters I don't care about. Boom.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
You go a little bit higher because you have story relevance, but you're an asshole.
Who is that?
That's the guy who stabs Whitebeard in the heart. He's, no, not Thatch.
Yeah.
Satch?
Something.
Orange Jr. lifts the ship.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's put him there.
Whitey Bay looks nice, so she goes higher than the others.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dellinger's design and
I do too.
Impish. He has like an impish personality. I think he's
at least put him at like I would say good because I like his whole.
He was fun. I enjoyed his moments in Dressrosa.
He gave me this off-putting sense about him
because he's like a fishman with like these high heels. So is he an Okama? Like, is that what that means?
I guess, but like I don't know. I really like this design. He really stood out.
There's this panel where he like bites whoever he's fighting. I think it's Bard.
Yeah.
I think it's a really cool panel.
Yeah.
Man, Vista is like the least interesting Whitebeard commander.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes here.
Yeah.
But he stops Mihawk. But I mean, so does Jozu. So never mind.
Yeah.
T-Bone. He's great.
T-Bone.
T-Bone's great.
T-Bone's great.
He is like a much needed refresher to like peer justice in the world.
He's necessary in that arc because this whole time we're getting the world government and Marines villainized.
Yeah. But then
so we need
someone pure.
Yeah, we need a Kobe or a Garp or whatever to show up in the middle of that and be like, just remember, not all these people are bad. Majority of them might be, but like there are still people that are trying to do good in the world. And
Bellamy's interesting. I think I like him quite a bit.
I thought it was good in Jaya, but when Dressrosa, when he shows up again, I think
he's what?
He's great in Dressrosa.
Yeah, I agree. I'd say he gets kind of high here.
Yeah, I'll put him there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has a whole rematch with Luffy that he have.
This song's really good in Cage 3, by the way. That's a Remind song. That moment in Dressrosa where he's like, I know Doflamingo's trash, but I can't admit that I've been following the wrong man, so I have to keep fighting. I thought that was really interesting. It's this idea of like devotion. Devotion and loyalty are big in One Piece, but it's cool to see devotion and loyalty the wrong way. And it was portrayed really well, actually.
Yeah.
I like Crocodile.
Crocodile!
The problem with Crocodile is he's really cool, but that's about it because he's pretty one note. But he's a schemer.
I don't know, man.
And I like how he's like,
I think he's great.
Yeah.
I love his design.
Would you settle for low amazing below Ganfor? But above Carrot? Yeah, above Carrot.
I would settle for low amazing. The thing about Crocodile is one, he's the first Shikibukai that we meet, the first warlord.
Yeah, aside from Mihawk, but the first one
aside from me, he's the first one that we actually have to fight and defeat.
Yeah,
essentially. He's the first. No, he's like the second Logia power user.
Yeah.
I just really liked him. He has a hook. Once again, going back to those 5 characteristics kind of thing. I think I bring these things up, those 5 characteristics, because it's so interesting brought forward because they're not used all the time.
Yeah.
So like, there's a reason that Oda chooses this person to have.
Yeah.
To him.
Man, Joe, you're cutting out a lot. I don't know why.
Let me like unplug and replug my.
Yeah, do that.
And I'll from Discord for a bit.
I'll give you some time. Dead silence. Maybe I'll edit this out. Maybe I won't because I'm lazy. We're not a big enough YouTube channel to have quality. Let's see.
Hello.
Hello, Joe.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
You cut out. You cut out already.
Talk.
Yeah.
Great.
I think if you make your mic's input sensitivity lower, maybe that might help. But I don't know.
You mean higher?
Well, I guess higher sensitivity would be better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's try that.
Well, here's the thing. Discord just kind of sucks. We should maybe do the talking on Google Hangouts.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Let's end this video now. Let's
pause this and then.
And we're back. Technical difficulties, but we should be better now. Joe's got snacks. Everyone's happy.
I got myself another beer.
I'll have to get one in a little bit, but we're good. Tashigi.
I like Tashigi.
I like Tashigi. But
I think the weird Kuena or whatever stuff with her and Zoro, it's like whatever. But I like her as a kind of character alongside Smoker. You know,
she's more interesting in the pre-time skip, but this is a symptom of Smoker also being less interesting in the time skip. Because well, he's really good in Punk Hazard, but like he's so below Luffy's level now that it's kind of problematic. You know,
right?
Like, yeah. Aside from, I was just checking the audio levels, so that puts her at like a good, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
But how good? More than Foxy.
Yeah.
More than Inazuma.
Yeah.
More than Bonnie, but less than Zeph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less than Jabra.
Jabra's really fun, man. I like
That's
his
true.
gimmick. I like his fight. He's one of the better CP9.
Mm-hmm.
I love Aokiji. Aokiji's so cool.
I would almost reckon to put Aokiji in top 10, but that's me.
Yep. All right. He's in my top 10. If he's in yours,
okay, good.
Cool.
Because
he's so cool and interesting, and
I like his Lazy Justice.
I
like that.
Is really interesting. In the flashback with Robin, he's so good. All his interactions with Robin are gold. I'm so intrigued on why he's a Blackbeard pirate.
Yeah, or why he's working with them.
Yeah, can't wait to find out about that. We'll talk more about him if we need to. I like Smoker a lot, but I will say I'm disappointed at where his character arc is going.
Yeah,
he might be one of the most disappointing parts of One Piece.
I put him at great.
Yeah, not even. Here maybe no.
No, I put him above Ace. I put him
above Rayleigh.
Yeah.
Cool.
That like whole like ice cream bit that we first get introduced to him is so good.
The ice cream litmus test.
Yeah, it speaks volumes.
He's great in Alabasta.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Alabasta sets this idea of like Tashigi surpassing Smoker. I don't see that happening anymore because like she didn't get that much in Punk Hazard. Smoker got most of the stuff there. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would have to reread Punk Hazard and pay more attention to her, maybe. I mean, but she's definitely not done.
No.
I think she will join the Straw Hats along Smoker.
I don't think that's going to happen. Well, I have my own personal theories. I think like there's going to be a point where it's going to be a civil war. Part of the World Government Marines going to break off and join the revolutionaries.
Nope. They're joining the Straw Hats.
Nope. Frog Boy!
Frog Boy. I love Bradley's realization of Frog Boy, but there's not much to him. He's below average.
Yeah, I agree. I put him above the Whitebeard Pirates, though.
I can live with this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what
he's in the Buster Call
Call. Is he the one who is like very aggressive? I don't think he's the one who's like super aggressive.
I put him in Poor Barely Matters. That's my opinion, but
yo, motherfucking Kanjuro! Big spoiler alerts. If you're not gonna leave, this character is liable to be amazing.
Yeah, I put him there.
Liable to be. I don't know if he is yet. So, what do you think?
Put him at great. I'd
say he's amazing now, but he has the possibility to go down. Actually, that's more what I mean. If Oda plays him, if Oda doesn't take advantage of creating this character who's completely neutral and has no hope aside from like playing a part and dying in a.
I liked your opinion. I liked your thing about it, where you're just like he needs to be redeemed, but like almost a forced redemption by Momozoke.
Yeah, that was mostly a Tyler thing too.
Ooh, sorry,
man.
Oh, milk cream pie went down my throat.
The thing with Hangouts is that you're a lot louder now, so I'm trying to make sure we're balanced. You should talk while I talk, so I can. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we're a professional fucking podcast. Cool. Who the fuck is this?
No, get out of here.
if I could even. Oh well, you know what? He's probably a Blackbeard pirate because that's the batch we got into. I'm gonna put them all above the Whitebeard pirates.
Yeah.
Because they have more potential, and I think it's cool.
I like her design.
I like her design as an ugly lady.
Yeah.
What's cool about them is that they were all in level 6 of Impel Down. So you know that they're bad. And I like this guy most of all. Okay, we're on to some Buster Call motherfuckers. This guy has the spider fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the aggressive one.
Yeah.
So I think he's cooler than him.
Uh-huh.
But then the others fall in line with... A rogue is better than them.
Yeah.
As well. Rockstar!
Weevil!
Whomst?
I would... Okay, here's the thing.
I'm interested.
I would put Weevil...
Maybe he's the newest, like...
I would say the newest bottom tier of average, because the thing about Weevil is we know nothing about him. But I like his design. I think he's a really unique looking design. I don't know what he's all about.
Man, I don't like Shiki or Shaki less than Weevil. How you feel?
I'm with you on that. I think didn't put him below average, but like he could potentially go up because we haven't seen him.
He has potential.
We can put him in development then.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good in development. Dan. So I don't remember much about Dan except she was like a hard mother figure for Luffy.
Oh, right.
She's the one who took care of Luffy and I think Ace.
Yes. Really, Dan.
Do you remember much about her? Unfortunately, I don't.
She doesn't show up much. She just like berates them a lot. I would put her in below average or average. Yeah,
I remember him more. He's a playable unit in One Piece Treasure Cruise as well. Mm-hmm. That helps.
Wanze! I would put Wanze as good. I think his character design is really unique. I think his fight's really fun. No?
Here.
Okay.
Here's why. Wanze is like T-Bone with the he has a justice, but he's played more goofy. You know, so I think that lowers him a little bit, and the one good role he has goes down a little bit. But I love how Sanji gets the style on him, and he's just very quirky.
God, Sanji gets so much love during Water 7. It's so good.
That was the proto year of Sanji before Kick. Pudding, this is a controversial ass character.
Yeah, Pudding was a roller coaster for me of emotions.
I like Pudding, and I really like characters who can torture characters I like. I know that's weird, but this character brought so much drama. The scene where she's berating Sanji and he's outside in the rain is one of the best scenes in One Piece.
Oh, it's so good.
I like how she eventually turns around. She goes like a little bit too much head for heels, but she does bring it back with the memory steal.
But like it makes sense, I think.
Because no one's ever loved her for who she was, and Sanji's such a simp that it is exactly what she needs. I put her amazing. Oh man, we're gonna get some hate for that, but I think some people will like it.
I just like her because she has
she brought a lot to that arc.
Yeah, she did, and like she took me for a roller coaster, and I was like, oh man, Pudding's kind of good. She's like, you know, she likes Sanji, and it's gonna be a kind of good conflict when we get.
It was like when in Game of Thrones when Walder Frey's marrying out one of his daughters, but it's actually a cute girl who seems all right. That's the vibe you get with Pudding. She's like, oh, she is the least psychopathic big mom daughter, and then it's not. She's maybe one of the worst. You know,
you're like, and oh god, that scene with Sanji, and then she erases Ryuji's mind.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, Ryuji. Persona is getting to you.
Oh, sorry. How do you pronounce her name?
Reiju?
Yeah. Reiju. Yeah. And then she has, and also I like her fucking fruit. Her fruit's cool too.
Her fruit's cool. Man, the fact that it's presented as movie reel, which doesn't make sense in the world of One Piece.
But whatever, who cares?
Baby.
Yeah.
It's all good. So apparently this is a guy named Kong, and apparently he was a fleet admiral. I think he was a fleet admiral at some point. Can you look him up for me? Oh,
he was the formal fleet admiral.
In development, maybe?
He only shows up in chapter 0.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright. Never mind. Barely matters. Okay, can we put this guy in top 10 or what?
Yeah, go ahead, put him there. There's not much to talk about. This is probably one of Oda's, like, something he's burying so far in his deep pocket that you need a labyrinth, you need a map, a compass, and then the sextant,
a metal detector,
and then those don't even work.
You need a log pose.
Yeah.
But man, this is a character that is so central to One Piece. His actions have led to the best parts of One Piece. I love the foilness that he is to Luffy. He's introduced perfectly too. He's introduced so well. I love when he shows up in Impel Down and Luffy's like, I can't believe you're here right now.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking bodied by Magellan. And he's a total coward. I love him.
But and then he might have split personality disorder, and he might not.
He might have absorbed his sisters or some shit. Who knows with this guy?
Yeah.
He doesn't sleep.
God.
He doesn't fucking sleep.
Yeah.
All right. This is the guy.
He looks familiar.
Is
he in Thriller Bark?
No, he's part of Beige's crew. He's average. He's like down here.
Yeah.
No. He's above. He has some fun moments just in conversation with the Straw Hats.
Fire Tank Pirates.
Yeah, he's a part of the Fire Tank Pirates.
And I feel happy whenever I can remember something like properly in this show.
I'm well practiced.
His name is Vito.
Vito, yeah.
Yeah, I like his design.
Vito's nice. He's fine.
Oh, and he's part of the cover art too. With
yes, he is.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I like him.
Sicilian. Is he the least interesting mink of the main minks? I think so. I don't dislike him though, and I wouldn't say he might be average.
Sicilian.
Yeah, Sicilian.
Yeah. I'm bringing up characters that I don't remember as much. Yeah, I put him as average. I would put him like around Beppo, almost. Like I like his look, but he doesn't
bring a lot to the table.
I will concede.
Yeah.
Above Hajaruden. Raizo! Raizo's gotten some really good play the last few chapters. Like, him clowning on Kinemon has been pretty great.
Yeah, I would put him at great. I think.
I put him low great because he doesn't get to do much. However, remember how helpful he was with getting Luffy out of prison?
That's true. Yeah, I was going to say.
Super clutch in that mini arc.
Yeah.
I put him above T-Bone, maybe.
Yeah.
I like Raizo's cool.
Raizo's great, and Raizo has
some good action in the fight to come.
I think so.
Yeah, and also, man, he's tied to one of the best moments in One Piece. So
yeah.
Whomst?
Okay, I remember the smile lady a little bit, but I don't know much. Just no.
This is a Buster Call dude who breaks Zoro's sword. He barely matters, but he's cool looking. He's one of my favorite Buster Call boys.
Yeah,
you gotta reanalyze this because I think these guys gotta go a little higher because I just like them as the rebels, and I think Queena's gotta go above but Rockstar is the Bex, so never mind.
Could you imagine in like 20 years or like a few years it's revealed that he is the Beck, or just like what the fuck?
More white beards, boop and boop and boop. But however, Izo goes up to another tier at least.
I would say
just for being an Okama in like a very masculine family.
Well, he's also from Wano. He's part of the he's cooler than Vista and Josu. Yep, I agree.
Oven. Dude, Oven's fucking clutch.
Oven's cool.
I think Oven's great.
I really like his fruit power. He's not fire, he just heats up things that he touches.
I think Oven is a very competent, tough guy in Big Mom's crew. And I really appreciate competent characters who don't get the limelight in One Piece, but like they're there to flesh out the fact that it's like this is a Yonko crew, so it's gonna have competent people in it, and I think Oven's really good at that. Also, he might be Kaido's son.
Yeah. Also, his hair.
We'll find out next chapter, maybe. Yeah, his hair or something else. This is part of the Straw Hat Fleet, and so is he. Apparently, this guy is cool, but I don't remember what he does.
Yeah.
He's Orlumbus, I believe. We're gonna put him at average along with Blue Gilly. We're gonna put both of them around Blue Gilly because being part of the Straw Hat Fleet means you have potential, and I'm interested in you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Whitebeard boy, so he goes down there. This is a Whitebeard. This is a Whitebeard boy.
The thing about the Whitebeard guys is that they show up for one arc, but don't even have that much of a...
I only know their names because of One Piece Treasure Cruise. This is Speed Jill. This is a Whitebeard boy, I think.
I like Octopus, his hat, his head. That's Sasuke from Naruto.
This is Madara Uchiha. Hold on. There we go. He had a cool fight at least. I like his balls, so he gets to be above these guys. This is Brownbeard.
I like him.
Was decent. He was decent.
Yeah, I liked him in Punk Hazard.
Yeah. Maybe here. Maybe here.
Yeah.
All right. I just no. He had a little bit more of a cool role. So
he also had a moment with like being betrayed by Caesar and everything.
You're right. Maybe here.
Yeah, and his whole crew gets like cut into like centaurs and.
Do you know who this is?
Nope.
Cool.
Do you?
Nope. Caribou interests me. He's just an asshole.
I put him at average. Yeah.
How about high below?
Yeah, that's perfect.
This is a guy in Caribou's crew. He's got a shovel. He barely matters.
Nope.
He's pretty low there. He's pretty low. This is a Gorosei, I believe.
That is. Let me look up this. A 5.
We're making a dent here, but we're going to be here at least for another hour easy. We haven't even gotten to like Sanji. In development.
He's not Gorosei.
No?
Yeah, put him in development.
How is he not Gorosei? He looks like the guy with the glasses.
That's not him. The guy with glasses has. Oh, that is him. Never mind. You're right.
That is him.
I hope him in development because we don't know.
He's high in development.
Yeah.
Gorosei is most interesting. Dalmatian is like below average.
Who's Dalmatian?
Dalmatian is a dude who's, I think, in the Buster Call. Or no, he might be part of the Whitebeard War. He's a Marine.
Vice Admiral Dalmatian. Yeah, Battle Marine Ford.
Mr. Three's great. Yeah? We can all agree?
Yeah.
Mr. Three's great. Yeah. Yeah. This is one of the cooler Hody pirates. Which puts them in the bottom of below average. Fake straw hats. Fake straw hats are kind of bad. Did you like that gag? Fake straw hats?
I didn't. I mean...
High awful?
Yeah, high awful.
Man, okay, we're hitting a shit streak here. Hody pirates.
That's Dosum.
That's Dosun, yes. They were more plot... Because they faced the straw hats, I think they have to go above the Whitebeard pirates.
I agree.
But below the Doflamingo low-rank pirates.
Yeah.
And Hody Jones is its own case. I think he's here. He kind of sucks. He's got his moments.
Yeah, I want to reread when we reread Fishman Island. We'll reevaluate.
To change, I will say, but I'm gonna put him here for now.
I liked his motivation of
was really good. And so was the things he did in the past were more interesting than the things he did in the future.
And it's the idea of the carrying on the hate, which I thought was interesting. You know,
do you want to move him a little higher, above Caribou? Then
I would do that because to me he represents that part of racism and racial tension that's inherited rather than actually being done. He was
a kid. Oh, that's really interesting, right? He was a kid who watched the Sun Pirates.
Right. When there's a great part where they asked him, what did humans ever do to you? And he said, nothing. I just hate them. And it's
that is fairly... Is he above Haguma? This is going to be really controversial. He's a really hated character. But you know what? That's what we do around here.
Yeah. I just like the motivation...
doing this. Fuck it.
Yeah. I just like the motivation of this character that's just inheriting something. It's like a will, right? He's inheriting the will of hatred.
And will is such a cool theme in One Piece.
Yeah.
And it's the wrong will to inherit.
Right.
Man, okay, you're really talking him up here.
Yeah, that's fine. I think he's the weakest of all the main villains.
Yeah.
But I think that's an interesting thing to think about and talk about. Yeah, and we might.
I'm very interested in my Fishman Island because Fishman Island kind of has some of the best writing muddled in some of the worst writing.
Yeah.
It has Nosebleed Sanji in the middle of the Otihime flashback. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, more of these losers. Where am I? Where was I putting them?
Below.
They were barely matter. They're here.
Yeah.
This guy has the 6 swords, so he's higher. This guy fights Frankie.
Yeah.
I think. Whomst? If I can't remember him, that's a bad look, bro. Shirahoshi's brothers are... He's the lamest brother.
They're clowns. He's a clown.
Neptune.
Cool.
Neptune's average. Highest average. This fucker. However, the cool brother is cool wherever he... I like Vanderdecken. Vanderdecken is... I wish he was the main villain of the Fishman Island arc.
Yeah, his whole thing was that he wanted to marry Shiroshi for the...
He's big obsessed with Shirahoshi, and he's got an amazing fruit. And the thing is, he's the one that sets the Noah crashing into motion, which is the hypest moment of that arc.
Yeah.
I think he's at least average, right?
I put him as average.
Above Wanze?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanze the metric stick.
I like Zio. I think he's...
Zio is the coolest. Cool... Actually, he goes above here with this guy.
Yeah.
That's Kurobi. Oh no. Why does his eyes look like that? What is this picture of Kurobi? Kurobi has a good fight. I think he's cooler than The lame Fishman Pirates.
He's not in the new Fishman Pirates, is he?
He's not. I accidentally dragged him up here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Aladdin. Aladdin's cool. Aladdin is the new leader of the Jinbei Pirates. He just seems like a really good crewmate to have.
Oh, okay. He's Aladdin with an E at the end.
I'd put him.
Yeah, I like him.
He is vital to the Straw Hats escaping Whole Cake, which
Mm-hmm.
I love how the Straw Hats needed to sacrifice. Like, so many people had to sacrifice the Germa, the Fishman Pirates, Pudding. They all had to sacrifice a lot to get the Straw Hats out of Whole Cake.
Mm-hmm.
Kuma Dori, is he the lamest CP9?
Yeah.
I'd go as far to say as like here.
I would put him even lower.
Okay.
That's just me. Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Ohm has but he has the monster chopper fight. But I hate his dialogue. He's always talking in poetry. And
that's the thing I don't really like about him.
Right.
Put him lower. Down.
He's Godot's tier.
Yeah.
Ben Beckham in development.
Yeah.
Gold Roger, though, has enough to be amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
And Roger laughed.
God. What a hot panel. Classic panel.
Hot panel. You like that placement? I don't like it more than beige.
The thing about Gold Roger is that, like, he's also in
development.
Yeah, the thing in my mind is, like, whenever I rank characters, I have to put Gold Roger and Luffy to the side because they have their own, like, kind of special boy tiers, essentially.
Special boy tiers.
Because Gold Roger is, like, the catalyst for everything that's literally happening in One Piece. And I would also agree with you with it in development because we just need to learn more about like what his driving motivation was.
We are getting at least one more Roger flashback, surely, like a proper one, and he's going to climb up, like to higher in the tier in the future.
Right. Like we're lacking the last bit of motivation for him. Yeah. I feel for Roger,
and we're lacking what the One Piece is. That's going to say a lot about his reaction to it.
Yeah.
God, you're cool. You're all right. Okay.
Dragon in development. I hope him in development.
And here's why I don't like Dragon at all. I don't have any emotion towards Dragon. So I can't even put him in any of the tiers. But I'm also not going to say he's bad. So I'm going to put him in
yeah. Because the one interesting thing I have for him is the strain between why did he choose to be a revolutionary rather than a pirate?
Yeah,
that's my big question.
We like the revolutionaries, like they're the most stressful part of One Piece because I almost feel like Oda won't be able to wrap them up. But like that's a dumb thing to feel, but it's just a feeling I get because they're so late game.
Yeah, and like the thing is like that's its own whole other like agenda because it sounds weird, but it's it goes against what Luffy stands for, right?
Yeah.
Because Luffy wants to do his own thing. He doesn't want to be tied down to groups that he's not like in charge of or whatever.
It's not his
Nakama.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that. I've always had this idea that like when the revolutionary comes, like Luffy, you gotta help us. He's gonna have to like refuse them because that's not his fight. That's not why he's sailing around.
Yeah.
Trying to do him.
I agree with that. Let's take a quick break. Okay. I need a refill, and we're like 20 minutes into this section.
I'm like I think more and more about Dragon, and I think he'll be interesting once we get more like face-to-face time with him because he has so many connections.
Very interested in Luffy meeting him.
Yeah, and like I think he's gonna be more of a conflict point than an actual like ally point, you know?
Possibly.
Or
Oda said he can wrap this up in 5 years, and like the editor agreed. I just don't see how.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be like these massive multi-connected arcs at this point, you know? Like Dragon's gonna have to show up soon. Lucky Roo.
I just in development.
Is he even like how cool can Lucky Roo be?
You know what? I put him at like average or below average.
He's the first kill in One Piece.
Yeah.
He's above Haguma because he kills a Haguma man. Django. Wherever full body is, Django is a bit higher. There we go.
There we go.
That's perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Dellinger needs to be a little higher. I like Dellinger. Okay. I have like this weird fondness for him.
I do too. I think he's a cool. I like his design.
His design is so interesting.
Yeah.
And I that panel of him biting like really stuck out to me. Arlong is awesome. No?
Yeah. I would say amazing.
He's so important to the One Piece experience.
I think he's really important to Nami.
Yeah.
I would put him there. I wouldn't put him any higher.
Yeah. He might be the gateway. I don't know if anyone would be below him. The thing with Arlong is that he also gets well fleshed out within the Sun Pirates flashback.
Yeah.
Different perspective on him. If we get one of those for Crocodile, he could shoot up this tier as well.
Mm-hmm. What if Crocodile was actually a woman?
Well, that's a hot theory. But have you ever heard of the Croco Mom theory, Joe?
I have.
That is an amazing theory.
Woo!
Hotchon's all right. He's good.
I like him. He's good. I put him at good. Yeah.
I don't know if I like him more. I think he goes here.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, people are gonna get mad about this shit. And also this shit down here.
Yeah.
Bellamere slaps.
Yeah.
But is she cooler than Arlong? She has more of an impact.
She stood up to him. She's 100% cooler than him.
Well, I guess that's how that's rated.
Yeah, I think Bellamere is the start of people.
She's so naive though, but that's such a One Piece trait of being overly close-minded about your ambitions.
Well, I think she's great
too. She's maybe Tom. I think the good One Piece mentors are pretty close. I like her more than Kobe, actually. Now that I look at it, Kobe needs to also go a little lower.
No.
No? Okay. I mean, if you think so.
I would keep Kobe there.
Okay.
I really like Kobe. I think Kobe. I just really like him because he's almost like another foil for Luffy in the Marines.
Yeah.
That he's chasing after his dream.
Yeah.
I like Kobe.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a necessary component of One Piece. I feel.
Can I talk you into Eneru over Kid?
No.
Well, I'll save my fighting points for later. Choose
Big Lips McGee.
I do like Chu more than these guys because his fight with Usopp is excellent.
I I put him in average.
Look at him. Okay, fuck it.
Yeah.
Above Haguma? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jonyan, ooh, interesting characters. Weirdly enough.
They tried a lot.
But they were really cool in Arlong Park. But they're I hope they come back one day. I gotta say they're below average. They're not the best allies.
I agree.
They're pretty low there as well. But they're not bad. They're not.
Mm-hmm. They give Zoro their swords.
This fucking idiot. I have no idea where to put him, dude.
I don't. Below average. Put him in high below average.
I don't like him. I do like him more than Chess Marimo.
Yeah, I put him there.
Because he also has the cover art stuff, where he took his lion took over for a little bit.
Yeah.
Kabaji is the same.
Yeah, I like Kabaji's fight with Zoro. Yeah. That was
a nice
interesting.
Fight. Alvida though, she's pretty cool. No?
No, I put her in average. Alvida to me is I don't know.
She's chasing that it's so cool. She's the first major character to come back. She's hot now. She has a giant mace. She's got a cool fruit.
I just have no just
to
me
you in a bottom of good.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Because there's also more to her. There will be more.
Probably. I have no emotional connection to her, and she feels very much just
she's the first villain.
Yeah. Is she though?
I don't like
this guy
Carney very much, personally.
You don't like him?
What do you think? Below average then? Actually, I really like how they treat Sanji at the end. Like
that was the thing I was gonna say. I really like how they berate Sanji as almost like big brother-ish kind of deal.
I love them with Sanji. I hate them fighting Krieg.
I mean,
they
pilot itself,
the macro head, but it's like,
but that's also really funny.
All right, I don't like them more than Vito. I don't like them more than Sentomaru, but I know them more than these guys.
I put him there. No, put him below. Yeah, put him below Blonde Boy.
Okay, yes, I agree with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
You don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Oh man, this guy's cool.
I like him in good.
I like him in low good.
I kind of like how he's
him over One Punch Man though.
Yeah, I like that.
I like him over. Ooh, hold on.
Ooh,
I'm
put below Dellinger.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I really like this idea. Because any character that really shows that inherited will, I think is interesting, and he's Nolan's inherited will.
Yeah, but he also rejects that notion. But I feel was he being so daring about it? Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's because he's really not. Because he keeps looking for the gold.
Yeah, he says it's like. He says it's not to clear Nolan's name, but he's so happy at the end when Nolan's name is cleared. By the bell ringing. So I don't know.
Even if it's not public, he just knows.
This guy came in so clutch in Whole Cake. He's so ugly. He's all right.
He is all right. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Perfect.
Man, he saved the straw. He was so clutch. He's all right. Aladdin needs to go up.
Okay.
Because he was also there. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
The Fishman trio. Okay.
Dori and Bragi. Yeah. I really like them. I think they provide great motivation for Usopp. I think they provide kind of like a really cool central piece of Little Garden. I would put them at least good, maybe great.
It sounds like they're good. They're pretty high good.
Yeah, they're very memorable to me because like it's just the idea of that constant fight. Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
Where were we here? Oh my God, this list is massive. We're getting there.
We're getting there though.
Interesting character time.
Wapple.
His flashback is his cover art's so good.
I put him in great just for the cover story. Also, he's the person
he's the second least interesting main villain. I will say that.
But he's also the reason the pacifistas are so powerful.
Because they use Wapple Metal.
Yeah.
Which I forgot when Bradley was like, I hope Wapple Metal comes back. I was like, I don't remember if it does, but it does, actually.
Yeah. I only got reminded because I watched that 5-hour video.
Yeah, me too. Here? No. Here.
Yeah. I kind of also like that he's a villain that doesn't learn his lesson.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and like also his role in the Reverie, we don't know for sure, but we have this theory, right, that he leaked that Princess Vivi was a Straw Hat pirate. And that actually shoots him up a lot as a villain.
Yeah.
That shoots him up to like here. Like, he is Foxy. He's like a slightly better Foxy.
Yeah, I think I also like his power. I think it's kind of hilarious. Great. Yeah.
Dalton's great.
I like Dalton.
He's like one of those just like boring cool guys. It's a weird thing to say.
I like his character arc that we see in the flashback for Drum Island.
I love seeing him now as the kid.
Yeah.
But like I like Jabra and Zeph more and Tashigi.
I agree. I would put him at like the bottom of good.
Bottom of good?
Yeah.
I'd put him above them.
Yeah. I like that he's the guy that kind of realizes what's wrong with his leader.
Okay.
And kind of revolts.
Tomago is average,
boy.
But
yeah.
And we'll arbitrarily put him like here.
Yeah.
Sure. But Peckham's is good.
Peckham's is great.
Peckham's might be great.
Yeah.
I love
Peckham's
how
is
Luffy
great.
can see through his disguise. I like how Luffy can see through his disguise. There's something about that. and also how he turns on Big Mom, because the minks are so loyal that when it's between minks and Big Mom, he turns his back on Big Mom. That's
also, like he's the one most devastated by Pedro, because it's like Pedro's the only person that could take me out of my Sulong form.
Oh wow, he went Sulong in that arc, especially in the
yeah.
Interesting. He was the first.
He's
Sulong. I think he was the first Sulong before Carrot.
Yeah.
I thought.
I just thought it was really cool that like it's once again like you have this, I don't know, this dynamic of like your personal loyalties and where you feel your home is, kind of like Bellamy.
Bobbins makes me laugh.
Which one's Bobbins?
Bobbins is just he's like the dude who shows up when Sanji is trying to give Luffy the food or something. Like, he's so goofy looking. He's like one of the funnier Big Mom pirates. I'll just put him here. He's average.
Yeah, let's put him there.
I won't think of it too much.
Rob Lucci.
He's liable to be a one-note villain, but like there's just something about how much he enjoys killing people. Like, like it becomes a one-note trait into like a characteristic that puts him like a.
But like, there's so much more to that too. Just the way that he interacts with his like, not necessarily crewmates, but like his team.
There's nuance there.
Yeah, there's in that panel of him just fucking like chilling out and getting ready for sexy time.
That panel actually does a lot for his character.
Yeah,
I dare say he's like here. No.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Pedro's so legendary though. Like, this is, I can't believe it would come down to Pedro versus Lucci, but here we are. I watched the flashback. I read through the flashback with Lucci before I gave Bradley those volumes, and it's like there was a hostage situation where there was 50 hostages. Lucci came in, killed all the hostages, and then killed the pirates. And and what a psychopath! He's like such a well done psycho. I think, he's good. But
he's also so loyal to the world government.
But it's mostly because they allow him to do what he does, and he does his job well, so he never loses his position. It's like, I will kill when you give me the order, but I do not want to lose this cushy job to him. Cushy. It's very. He might go higher when we start like really looking into a top 10.
Yeah, I also like his design. I think he's
great. All right.
Also, fine. He holds the other part of those like 5 pieces of a stereotypical pirate with the pigeon.
Okay, say no more.
Also, he has a great bit when he's with Galileo and he's talking through the pigeon and everything.
Yeah, it's interesting because like you never get a full answer to what the deal is with that fucking pigeon. Like,
it's almost like his like little seed of humanity that just sits on his shoulder.
Little bit of, oh my god, he's so good. Hold on. Oh man, he's like I slept on him personally.
Yeah.
He goes.
Who's this guy again?
He's like the long legged in the Grand Fleet.
Oh, put him next to Punch Boy.
Wherever we put Punch
average.
Boy, he was an average.
He's an average. To third row, very end. Yeah.
Punch Boy's cooler.
Yeah, he is.
Khalifa is good.
I agree.
She just got some really funny bits against Nami.
Yeah. She's supersized. Nami gets huge.
She's above Chappa.
Yeah. Agreed.
Monet's cool, dude. Monet's hot too. Despite her bird legs, the top half is looking good.
I really like Monet. I think she was a great dynamic playing Hazard. I think she was a kind of a great story bit to really throw Don Quixote into hating the Heart Pirates and Straw Hat.
She's one of the first characters to die.
Yeah.
Like in the real time. It's a big deal. Her fruit is currently in the Sunny, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd put her here. I like her more than Sengoku, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright. This is such a minor Big Mom pirate. Like, she barely matters. But as a Big Mom pirate, I like her more than the Whitebeard boys.
I'm gonna skip Winnie the Pooh here.
Yes, please do. Winnie. Caesar's great. He's really grown into a fun character.
I like Caesar. I hate that he was kind of like the climactic like battle in Pirate Warriors 3, but I really like him as a character.
No, he's not. They have. I mean, I
feel like categories.
Pirate.
Yeah.
He's such an asshole.
But I love
his
him
gangster
for it.
You know what's cool about him? He's double crossing everyone.
Yeah.
He gets it. I mean, he gets escaped from it, but like he almost gets it. I like him more than Monet.
Yeah.
And more than Bellamy.
Yeah.
There we go.
I just like the he's just cool.
Personally, I'd put him above X-Drake, but I know you had your.
I could see it. All right. Yeah.
There we go. That's a great spot for him.
Yeah.
Kaku. I forgot how good he was. His last lines to Zoro are so good.
Yeah. Kaku has this weird kind of like on the cusp of like leaving his innocence and becoming an adult kind of feeling to him in CP9.
But he's in CP0 now, which I don't know if I like. But he does say it's hard to get out of this work, so he just wasn't able
Right.
I hope he comes back really badly.
Yeah, he that line itself like tells that like, you know, he doesn't necessarily love what he's doing, but he's good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think he's really cool. And there's something like charming about his character design too.
Yeah.
That like you can't even like hate him when he starts going bad.
Yeah.
Also, I am reborn.
I love giraffes. They're great.
I love them. I like them. I love them.
Oh, you're fantastic. Oh, fuck this guy.
Span him. I like him though.
I don't like. He's too one note. When he's like preaching to Robin, it gets a little bit stale.
Yeah, but like I like him in the sense of that he kind of represents all the arrogance of the world government.
Yeah.
Where Lucci's the brutality and lethality of it. He's the arrogance and he's the guy that you just hate because he wins.
I strongly
fails
dislike that he's in CP0. Like what is his role there if he's not the director? You know, like I don't know.
Yeah,
I like him more than Lonze, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you think about this spot right here? I like Bueno more than him. Bueno has action at least.
I like him more than Vander Declan.
Okay. We'll put him there. Oh
Kinemon.
My god, Kinemon's amazing. I love Kinemon. Do you like him as much as I like him, Joe? Can we be friends?
I don't think I like him as much as you do, but I do think he's really, really good.
What do you would he going great for you?
I really want to see how Wano turns out. I think that's going to be the big decisive moment, I think, for me.
Here's the thing about Kinemon. I'm going to put him here for now.
That's fine.
Okay. He has been with the Straw Hats for so long. He has like single-handedly led the samurai together, and despite him being wrong about the port and like that's being played for laughs, he's still the one uniting force. He is the second hand to Odin. Like, I think he's so loyal. He traveled back in time. He's taking care of Momo. He's just done so much. He gave the Straw Hats their disguises in Dressrosa. I really like him as an ally to the Straw Hats, and I've really grown to like him, and I'm very worried that something bad will happen to him.
I really like him too. I think he was a bit too jokey at the beginning in Punk Hazard, but like in Wano, I've liked him a lot more.
I like him in Dressrosa too.
Yeah. That's fine and amazing.
Well, I like him more than Kanjuro. Kanjuro has potential, but
you know what? You're right. Yeah.
But I think I like putting more than both.
Yeah, I agree there. Yeah.
There
we go. That looks nice.
Virgo is fucking cool, dude.
Virgo is cool.
I think he's great.
I would say good. I like the CP9 boys better than Virgo.
No, dude, Virgo, first of all, he's betraying the world government. He's got the cool, like, shirtless, full hockey form. He's part of one of the best scenes in One Piece with I'm breaking the wheel, or like nothing will return, however it's translated, where law cuts through him. He's got the cool bamboo pipe. He's like oven tier for me.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I forget about that whole segment with the Maries and the betraying them.
Time for me too. Yeah. But he's like a double agent there. Treble is kind of weird. Here's the thing about Treble. He sucks, but he's also One Piece has this new theme that they've been introducing, where it's the benefactors of the villains.
Yeah,
and it's maybe one of the most interesting themes in like that Oda has recently introduced, and it's really good with Streusen and Big Mom. But I think he's like instrumental to cultivating the evil that is Doflamingo, and I think that's really interesting. He's just annoying.
I think Trouble in the past is better than Trouble in the present.
We're gonna put him at good, right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
We're gonna put him above them.
Yeah.
There we go. Kuma has to be amazing, right? He's there with one of the best moments in One Piece once again, with nothing happen. He protects the Sunny. He saves the Straw Hats. He's currently going through hell, and I feel really bad for him. He's fascinating, and I want to learn more.
I'd put him in amazing as well.
Low amazing?
Yeah, right there sounds good. I think just because like he's done a lot, but we haven't actually seen a lot of him.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like when he's there, he's made some key points. But otherwise there hasn't been more happening.
I like
Rhoda. I like Rhoda too.
And you have this like really big fascination with the fact that Mihawk is fucking her, which I guess I can't deny.
Yeah. I just think they're perfect together. I put her at good or great.
She's low grade.
Low grade. I like her design as well.
She's got a great design. She's got a fun role in
Thriller Bark.
Thriller Bark. I like how she's still semi-loyal to
Gecko Moria.
Even though she left him, she still cares for him, which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
That was kind of like her Paradise Cruise, where she could just be like her gloomy self, which is kind of neat. I like Wiper a lot.
Wiper is a great character. Fantastic.
He goes here. No, I personally I have this fondness for Hannibal. There.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a hot
Garp.
take. You like Garp a lot. I'm okay with him.
Yeah.
So where
I would say Garp is in great at least.
He's high great.
Yeah.
I
the
like
thing about
more
Garp,
than Rayleigh.
I agree. I like him more than Smoker, but that's my personal.
I like Smoker more than him. Just so you get a little love, we will put him here.
Yeah, the one thing about Garp I don't like is him tossing Luffy and Ace off with Dan. That took like a kind of a big chunk of like respect out of Garp for me, I think.
The thing I don't like about Garp is that like One Piece has this thing where characters are just so strong and legendary. It's like it gets to the point where it's like I don't like how it was just him and Roger. Like I hope it was him and Roger's crew in the God Valley.
I think it was.
I would prefer that. Because, like, it's like, oh my god, he's Luffy's grandpa, and he was the second strongest character in the world. Like, I don't know. I like him as Roger's rival. I don't want him to be, like, this mythical Luffy's grandpa figure. He already is, but he could be taken down a notch for me. Personally.
But here's the thing about Garp, and it happened recently in a chapter. They're talking about the past Yonkos, the past big pirates, and they say Sengoku has a line where Garp could have been an admiral, even fleet admiral, but he decided not to because he just hates working with the Celestial Dragons.
Yeah.
Which spoke volumes to me about his character.
Yeah, you're right.
In terms of like just like he hates these people, but he wants to do it the right way.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
but he still believes in the Marine cause.
Right. He still believes in the unification of the world and all being under like one kind of banner, but he just hates the people that are running it.
I like that. Is he better than Carrot then?
Maybe. I would think so.
All right.
I like it's so small, but it means so much. And also like when he gets to Water 7, he kind of hates but almost respects Luffy's decisions as a pirate.
I need to reread that Water 7 part. I'm very
there's a part in that where Aokiji's like, you gotta go chase him now because you just fucking screamed into the microphone. You were letting him get away to everybody.
Yeah.
And then he's throwing cannonballs at them, and the Straw Hats get away with the big Kudebu or whatever from the Sunny.
Yeah.
And he's just like, looks like they got away. Aokiji goes, yep. I confirm it.
Lazy
I
justice.
Yeah, that chapter. I think those 2 chapters where Usopp comes back and they escape is one of my favorite chapters in One Piece, just because of there's just such a whole like a warm fuzzy feeling you get from reading that chapter.
Are you ready for
at least for
the
me
most interesting characters we're going to talk about? I love Polly.
Polly's so cool.
So fucking good. I think Polly's amazing personally.
I really like his combat style.
Actually, I'm gonna put him in great for me.
Okay,
but it's gonna be high great. Like we're talking here.
Yeah, I like Polly because he has that line about they're fired.
I like when he's pinned down with Luffy. I like his the heartbreak that he feels when Kaku and Lucci betray him, like they were truly brothers. And his chemistry with Khalifa is pretty funny.
Yeah, I like his fighting style too. Using the ropes to like tie people down, beat them up, I think is really cool.
A big climax, and I forgot, is like when we think the entire Frankie family has died, but he saved them all with ropes. I think that's a really good showing for him.
And because like he's also been at war with the Frankie family almost that whole time, and then he ends up saving all of them.
Rebecca,
he's great.
Okay. Do you dislike Rebecca as much as I do? I almost want to put her here, but here's the thing: do I really dislike her more than these useless like fisherman pirates? Honestly, no. But she sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put her like reluctant. Like this is high for her, to be honest.
Yeah. I hate her character design too.
Her character design fucking sucks. She's so annoying in that arc. She's a bad VV. She's my least favorite part of Dressrosa.
Yeah. So
but here's the thing: when I saw her and Vivi and Shirahoshi geeking out over Luffy, I loved it. So it's like there's still hope for me to like her, but she really brought down part of Dressrosa for me.
So like I really hate her outfit design. Because
it's so Oda, it's the worst of Oda's female design.
So the thing is, like, Nami dressing as she does, as much as I don't like it, as much as like Robin or some of the other characters, it makes sense because Nami uses her sexiness to her advantage, right?
Yeah, she's a sleazeball.
Yeah, she uses it to get money or whatever she wants. Rebecca, that doesn't fit her personality at all.
Why does she have a fucking bikini armor? Also, like, I hate the idea of, like, I'm gonna fight in this Coliseum, but I don't want to attack anyone. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so... You know what? Let's not spend too much time. She's there. She should be lower, but I also really like the moment with Shirahoshi and Vivi. So that saved her. God.
Pell.
Pell is the originator of the Pell, even though Igrim did it first.
Yeah.
He's a better Igrim.
Yeah. The thing is, Igrim's was somewhat. I could be like, all right, yeah, he washed up on Whiskey Peak.
Yeah.
And they healed him. Pell
got hit by a 5 kilometer radius bomb in Point Blank.
That was going to kill everybody in the city.
I'm glad Oda kills people now because Pell needed to be that first big death in not flashback time. We're going to take another quick break because it is like a regularly scheduled 30-minute break to stretch and get drinks and pee. All right, and we're back. We still got a good chunk of list to go. Don Krieg, I know you don't like him very much, and I think he's okay. Maybe he's below average as a villain.
Yeah.
Where do we put Wapple? I think that's important here. Where the fuck is Wapple? Wapple's good.
I like Wapple more than him.
I do like Wapple more. How do you feel about Alvida over him? Alvida's more interesting.
I like Alvida more than him.
I like how he has a lot of weapons. I think that's good for a fight. His fight drags on a little bit. And military might is like an interesting concept for East Blue. Like it's a simple East Blue villain concept.
Yeah.
I like Kuro more, however. I definitely like Kuro more than him.
I agree. Kuro had some substance to his planning. He's just kind of big bean boy.
Bobbin's tier?
Yeah.
Is average?
Yeah.
I feel like you like. I don't think you think he's average.
I don't. I think he's below average. I think because he's second fiddle in the Barati arc. Like that arc is so focused on Sanji and Luffy.
Mihawk shows him up.
Yeah, and I feel like he's just there to be a conflict. Like him and Peril are just there to be a conflict.
Yeah.
Rather than like
Gin is much better than him.
Yeah.
No, much is a harsh word.
Much is a harsh
word. Gin's like the new standard. No.
Yeah.
Kuma still is.
There we go.
Marco is interesting. He's
I like
very
Marco.
fun to play with in Pirate Warriors 2 and 3. But
I would put him in
he makes
good.
me sick in 4. He is good. I love his fruit. Phoenix fruit is very cool.
Yeah. I want to see what he's like.
I kind of like
now.
Margaret. But here's the thing: seeing him as with like the glasses post Whitebeard was actually kind of neat.
Yeah.
It felt like a Crocus, like at the end of his career is happening.
Yeah, I agree.
Cooler than Killer then.
Yeah.
I think he might show up in Wano, and if not, the arc after that.
Yeah.
Jesus Burgess, he's just alright. He's average.
Yeah. I found the revolutionary's base. You gotta come get me quickly.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he found the revolution's base and they blew it up.
Jesus Christ. Really? In what flashback was that?
It wasn't a flashback. It was happened during like normal times. I forget when.
Sorry, when I said flashback, I meant like where in the story. Okay, we're getting to the core, like the first Blackbeard pirates. I think this guy's really cool.
I like his design.
Is he?
He's like,
he might be in development, but like I have enough to have a read on him. I think he's high average at least.
Okay, I would put him next to Shiryu or whatever his name is.
Yeah. Okay. I like.
Second row, far left. Yeah,
he goes here. Daku goes just below him. It's very close. Daku has a lot going on in that. I like his gimmick with the apples actually.
Yeah,
and his horse. And Lafayette is like below them.
Lafayette's interesting because he's almost like the Nami of the group.
What a Nami.
Yeah, like in the sense that like he is more talkative and more diplomatic than the rest.
Yeah,
because he shows up to the Gorosei and the 7 warlords.
This tier has gotten fucking messy, dude. Like, look at all these tiers.
That's good. That's where they belong.
That's where they belong, man. But like, the ordering is gonna be fucking with this tier. I'll just say that right now.
I would just not even bother.
We've done an okay job though. I think where we're like, okay, this group of characters interest us more than this group of characters.
Yeah.
Actually, with that in note, I think the Blackbeard pirates are higher than anyone else just from intrigue.
You mean Fishman pirates?
Those
are the Blackbeard pirates.
The Blackbeard
pirates. No, that's a Fishman. New Fishman pirate.
I think that's all of them.
Pink hair is from New Fishman.
No, wait, pink hair.
No, the one that's blue. Yes, he is.
No, him?
No, the one. No, 2 to the right.
Oh shit! Go back to where you belong.
You fish,
dirty fish.
We will eliminate all the fishmen.
Axiom Morgan's pretty lame. He's cooler than Kong though. Let's not think about it too much. Oars is badass, and I know it's partially because he has Luffy's shadow. Oars has the best fight in One Piece.
That's a bold claim.
That is a bold claim, and I'm gonna stick to it. Straw Hats versus Oars and Nightmare Luffy versus Oars is the best fight in One Piece. Well, Katakuri gives it a run for its money. But that's like a story. Like, in action case, I really like One Piece is strongest when it's doing wacky.
I like the implication of Oars. That he's some sort of like Oni kind of thing.
Yeah.
That exists.
He has Kaido horns.
Yeah.
Is Kaido a tiny oars man? I'm gonna put him here.
Force him to shrink.
Unless you fight it, I'm gonna put him here.
I think he's good there.
Yeah, in development.
In development.
And here's why: we have seen Yasop more than the other pirate, but his potential with Usopp puts him in this tier. Whenever he meets Usopp.
Agreed.
I like Absalom. All right. He's dead now. I kind of feel bad that he's dead. He's like high average, like maybe here.
Yeah. I like his interactions with the Thriller Bark zombies, and how annoyed at them he is.
I don't remember that, man. So Thriller Bark is now the longest arc, like the furthest arc I've read since that's where we are on our reread.
I don't like his whole shtick about finding a wife. It's kind of annoying to me. Otherwise, I like him. He basically rapes Nami in the shower.
Yeah, I like his fight with Sanji though. Moving past the rape. Who?
Yes.
Who the fuck are these guys? Oh wait, no, I know him. He's Kurosu. He's the revolutionary in development. Snack. Snack is a Big Mom pirate, but I don't remember what he did. So that must mean
I watched that video about all the Big Mom pirates. He did some. Oh, he's one of the former.
But we don't actually get to see him, so he does barely matter.
Yeah,
he's one of the former Sweet.
He's
Stussy is not only attractive but interesting.
Who is this?
Stussy. She's a CP0 who was at Big Mom's tea party. She's like undercover.
Ooh,
she's cool. I think she's good.
Right there.
I'm intrigued in more of her. As the more and more characters, like these ratings are getting, I mean, they're still pretty accurate, but they're not going to be 100% accurate. Jack is interesting. Jack has a lot of build-up, but he also gets clowned by everyone, including his own crewmates, where they mock him.
He's also a fishman.
He's a fishman, which is interesting. I think he's good.
I agree.
I think he's above the Baroque Works boys. He's above Wapol. He's above the Giants. And he's above Trouble.
There.
Yeah. Jinbei's top 10 for me, so he's at least amazing.
I would put him in amazing as well.
We're going to put him here.
I put him high amazing. Yeah.
We're going to put him here.
Okay, yeah.
Here. Because I know Magellan is more for me. I feel like between Magellan and Jinbei, you'd pick Jinbei. Dofi is also amazing.
Yes. God, that's a
hot character.
He's like the first character we're introduced that puts that it's not a crime to be you like theme on its head with its villains.
That's a really interesting way to look at it.
Or I guess Hody Joan was the first, but he was the first one that I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting because he's the reverse of like he was a celestial dragon and then his father didn't make him that and then everyone hated him for it kind of thing.
And like he's born evil because Corazon came out fine. Corazon's great. Whenever we get here, he's like at least bottom amazing in my opinion.
Yeah.
So it's like he is just born evil and then Treble cultivates that evil, which is like this really nice, cool theme of One Piece. The cultivation of evil.
Yeah.
Kaido's interesting.
Fuck. Yeah, I would say Kaido's in development for me because
he can't be there because he's done too much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him at the bottom of amazing.
Sounds good.
He has a really good intro. He has really good hype. He has a really good showing against Luffy.
I just want to know. I want to know why he wants to kill himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think once we know that, he can be up here somewhere.
Yeah. Unless, of course, it's because Luffy cried in the crib next to him. Big Mom.
I love Big Mom.
Really...
If Tyler was here, Big Mom would unfortunately have to end up on Great because like he watched the wrong.
Oh no, I would fight for him. I think Big Mom is up in the like, higher part.
She's like She might be here. Like no joke. She is fascinating, and we didn't have to deal with. Like,
she might be in my top 10.
She would be top 10 for me
because
if you're all right with putting her in bottom top 10 for now.
I kind of want to like
for now.
I would put her top of amazing for now. Yeah. Okay. So the thing about Big Mom is like she she takes that "it's not a crime to be you" trope and throws it out the window.
Yeah, like if
right?
Doflamingo
Because
is
she's
challenging it, she is shattering it.
yeah, it's because it's literally like she's a monster, and there's no other way to describe her. Whatever she touches, she destroys.
And then Streusen sees that and takes complete advantage of it, and then it's another cultivation of evil. Now she is this like. There's so many cool aspects of Big Mom. She has fucked so many dudes. She has 80 children.
But like, it's so weird because it's like there's some sympathy for her, but I look at her and just like, you
are disgusting.
Exist.
Like her flashback is amazing. Cannibalism is hype. Like, I thought so. Like reading Whole Cake, there's multiple ways. There's the people who are with it weekly. There's the people who were with it in the anime, and then there was me who read it all in one batch, and you too. That was one arc where I was like, I saved up all of Whole Cake for one batch, which is why it's like among one of my favorites, if not my favorite arc. Big Mom, when she goes berserk, is such a force of nature, and I think they did it so well. And like, I feel like people were annoyed by her in the anime because it gets stretched out, and on a week to week, she's just like chasing straw hats, yelling about wedding cake, not having that voice acted, and like having that in manga form and reading it all in one batch, just like something that might have been a negative for people turns out into one of the biggest positives for me. I feel like she was a force of nature that the stars were escaping from.
And like, even when you're first introduced to her, like she literally destroys a whole town basically.
Yeah.
And they have to rebuild. It's like you are literally endangering the people that are closest, quote unquote, to you.
Yeah. She like, and then there's multiple levels where like the people underneath her crew have to suffer, like they have to live on this cutthroat pirate ship that causes like Katakuri to be who he is, because she is not very caring. She straight up like is abusive towards Pudding, for example, and like she steals the soap from Snack, but she's also like, it's this weird mix of like caring for her family until it's inconvenient for her, and then she just tosses them away.
But the way I think the better way to describe her family is less of a family to her and more of like a collection, right?
It's a collection, and she does care until she doesn't, until she's bored or angry. I love how her crew has to band around her. Like, the whole structure of the crew is like, if Big Mom is rampaging, we have countermeasures to slow her down and wear her out. It's if it comes down to it, we'll talk about her more. I think she's great.
One of my favorites that they get to eventually with Bradley.
Yeah, and this is a big thing because a lot of people like Kaido more than her because he's the manlier, stronger one. Allegedly, we don't know if he's stronger or not. I think she's just she's infinitely more interesting than Kaido.
Yeah.
Not that Kaido's bad. We put him in amazing.
It's just I want learn more from Kaido. Now Kaido could just.
Here's the thing: we're not even done with Big Mom because of her amnesia. Her amnesia was not for nothing. I'm holding true to that. Oda didn't do that for no reason. And whenever, like, I still think something with Chopper healing her hunger pangs and her psychological issues is still on the table. But we'll move on. Moria, interesting character. I like him more than most.
I like him too. I really like him paired up with Brooke because it's a fascinating look of dealing with grief and loss comparisons to the two of them.
Wow, that's such a cool way to look at it.
Because they both lose a...
oh my god, that's so good. Man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
You're getting a sneak peek to podcast discussions right now.
Yeah. Because because when I was going through, I'm like rewatching Thriller Bark ahead of Bradley, but I'm also going to in one pace, and I'm going to reread it again. Yeah. But like the concept of like Brooke losing his crew and having to just deal with his loneliness, and then Moria losing his crew, and then filling that gap and hole with like zombies is such an interesting
if they're both broken, but Brooke had no one for 50 years, and Moria could do something about it for 50 years. and you get to see what someone who's broken over losing their crew can really devolve into, and it's Moria. And then time skip Moria is really interesting, where he's like chasing down Absalom because he does care for who he has left. I want to put him here.
Yeah,
he's like slightly better than Caesar.
Mm-hmm. He also has this bit of cowardice to him, which is always interesting in One Piece.
I like how he bodies Luffy in his base form. He like just doesn't. He completely demolishes Luffy, and I do like that. He's ugly, and I think ugliness is a factor that a lot of One Piece fans look down on. Like if you don't have a cool design, you lose points, and I feel like that's common in the One Piece fan base.
Also, I was thinking about this the other day when I was watching Thriller Bark on One Piece, but like Thriller Bark and Whole Cake Island are the same place but flipped.
How so?
They're places that are filled with spirits and that come alive.
Oh yeah.
But like when you watch Thriller Bark and you have these horror aspects, there's a bit of silliness to it, right? But you look at Whole Cake Island, there's this kind of like happiness, Disney-esque to it, but it's just so much more horrifying to think about.
You're actually 100% right, because in Thriller Bark, everything is designed to be a little bit scary, but in Whole Cake, things are designed to look fun, but because of that, they're way more disturbing.
Yeah.
Big Mom's musical thing, both of the times are fucking godlike. Okay, he's great.
I like him too.
He's at least here.
Yeah, I put him there. Yeah. I think he's an excellent replacement for Aokiji in the Admiral lineup.
Yeah. Blind Justice was the perfect like addition to the Justices.
Yeah.
I love his beef with the Admiral with the Shichibukai system, and it worked.
Yeah.
This man lad.
I like how I like his I like his gambling addiction.
There's still the big theory that his sword is what's carrying the devil fruit. Interesting guy. I like him. I like Viola. Viola actually shown in that arc.
Viola should have been what Rebecca was. Like if Rebecca was gone and like they had to like convince like Viola to like bring back her father, and like imagine the one-footed soldier having to take care of Viola kind of deal.
So Viola, as I recall, Viola is in Doflamingo's crew, but like as a revenge, she's like working against him. Is that how it went?
I forget exactly how it goes.
Yeah, it's been a while for me, but I remember really liking her.
Yeah, I just think because she's definitely like the daughter of the king or something like that.
She's one of Riku's daughters. She is, or is she an aunt? Is she an aunt to Rebecca or a sister? Jesus Christ.
She's Rebecca's aunt. Yes.
Yes. So
she's the crown princess of Dressrosa currently.
Yeah, she turns on Doflamingo. I like her fruit. I like her. She had a good chemistry with Sanji. I remember that now. I really liked her and Sanji. We haven't even we've gotten to maybe one Straw Hat. Wait, we've gotten to
we haven't gotten to any.
This list is about to get wild. Mr. 4 can go into
I put him next to Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I like her more than Merry Christmas.
Below average, first row.
There she is.
Yeah.
There we go. I like her fruit a lot. I like her thing.
Baby with 5.
With Sai. She's great. She's low great.
Yeah.
Oh, Perona needs to go up, I think. Perona needs to go to here.
I'm okay with that. I'm not going to complain.
Here.
That's fine.
This is one of the Marine boys. He's high, barely matters. I do remember him a lot, actually.
Like, I don't know who he is.
Actually, we'll put him with the other Marines in the higher.
Good.
So she's my favorite revolutionary because her fruit is so good. Big boobs.
That's right. She's
but like I dislike this idea of like her jacket is just glued to her nipples, but whatever.
I put her below average.
She's high below average. She's got potential.
Yeah. I like her fruit though, like the pump up fruit.
Yeah,
where it's
very cool. Her name is like Bello Betty or something. I think he's one of the lamer Whitebeards.
Yep, he looks lame.
He is a super lame Whitebeard. Okay, I like Sander Sonia and Thunder Sonia. We're gonna do them together.
I do too. I like Sander.
I think they're
more.
Low. They're high average. They're above home.
I would say they're good. They're good.
They're good. Actually,
because
especially because of their backstory with Boa.
That's what I was gonna say. Like they had that whole thing where they were slaves and they escape, and like they have to do this whole, and they have this like insecurity about the tattoo on their back.
Yeah,
as well.
That's pretty cool. I think Sander Sonia is ugly cute.
Yeah, I agree.
Imagine seeing her in real life. Oh, that bitch got a wide face, but she cute.
Yeah.
Who? Like, this is the who tier where you're just above. You're only above Pearl because I don't know. I just don't know.
Because if you can't be worse than Pearl.
Gladius is fucking rad as a design.
Which one's Gladius again?
Gladius has the burst fruit, which is basically Mr. Fire's fruit, but remixed. He's part of the Dofi crew. He's one of the better Dofi crew members. Where was I putting the Dofi crew?
The pop fruit. Rupture.
Yeah, the rupture fruit is how I recall it.
Oh, cool.
He's below Dellinger for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Cracker's cool. Cracker's like borderline.
Dude,
great.
That Cracker reveal is great.
Cracker's like low grade.
Yeah.
He goes above Oven.
Cracker could beat Doflamingo in a fight.
He can, and if you don't agree, you're a fanboy. The Oda would be like, no, Doflamingo could win. Fuck you, Oda. Power system sucks. I like Daifuku. He was useful when chasing down the Straw Hats, but I don't like him as much as Oven. So we're gonna
I think of those triplets, he's the worst.
Yes, but he's also the one who is most likely to show up next chapter because he's with Big Mom's crew, and if Kaido's sons is referring to the triplets, then Daifuku is the one he's referring to, which we'll talk about in our One Piece podcast for Wano. Where the fuck did I put? There you are. He might be a bit lower.
I would put him lower.
He's not even great. He's actually good.
Yeah.
He's like here. Jack's cooler.
Yeah, I agree.
This is also a hot Big Mom pirate girl, but I don't remember much from her.
Is she part of the smoothie triplets, or?
She's not a smoothie triplet. She's her own girl.
Okay.
As far as I know. She's like below average because she hasn't had much showings, but she has a nice design. Right. He's also
I'm trying to find her. Is it custard? It's not custard, is it?
Here's the tier where we're gonna put the low ranking Big Mom pirates, and I think I'm actually gonna put them. I'm gonna put them above Bello Betty because as like a concept, the Big Mom pirates is really cool, and they are really competent, which I like. So they're high below average.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Actually, they're low average. This seems right. Bobbins. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Something like this. Actually, they're well above actually the Whitebeard pirates or the I think they're above the Grand Fleet. Do you agree?
You know what's crazy? I'm looking on the Wikipedia right now. Is that it says here that Big Mom's subordinate crews are the Sun Pirates, i.e. the Fishman Pirates, and the Fire Tank Pirates.
Yeah, they used to be.
And they both revolted against her.
Not a good look. Do you agree that you like the Big Mom Pirates over the Straw Hat Fleet, like the lower Straw Hat Fleet members?
I agree.
Okay.
Because I agree with you. Because
let's push it further. I like them more than the Skypians. Like the Skypian villains.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think they have better designs.
I like them more than Helmeppo. No? Not above Helmeppo?
Nah. Okay. I think they're fine there.
All right.
Yeah.
Which includes this guy. I think this is Opera.
I don't know. He's got cream on his face.
Yeah, cream boy. There you guys are.
Paris
is different. I think Paris is borderline great. I think he goes up with these guys.
I agree. After replaying Pirate Warriors 4 and thinking about him, like, I really like him as a character. I like his power.
Yeah.
It's weird to say, but he reminds me of my aunt, who's the eldest of like my mother's family.
Okay.
And having to like be the kind of the first person to take care of the matriarch of the family.
That's exactly what he does. Like,
yeah,
he's not a sweet commander, but he's right below them. The thing I like about him most is once Big Mom goes into a rampage, he's the number one like guy in charge.
Yeah, they have to get him back up if I remember correctly. Like his Pedro knocks him out or something.
Pedro, his arm is gone because Pedro blew it off. Like,
yeah,
he has a candy arm now. I just think it's so cool how he is so professional. He's the oldest son of Big Mom, and he's so professional in how to deal with his mother, where he's like the lead guy in that. And he's in Wano right now, so I hope Sanji fights him. I think he'd be a really good like first fight for Sanji. So I think Sanji and Zoro should both get 2 fights if we're doing that.
I think so too. Just also a thematic point, because you could see it as Sparrow being angry at Sanji for ruining Big Mom's moment.
Oh yeah, because he gave her the cake.
Yeah.
Or he could be thankful
and just for ruining the wedding in general.
Yeah. Smoothie's pretty hyped up, but she hasn't done much.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put her in low good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy playing her in Pirate Warrior 4.
I like her ring fruit ability. That's cool.
Yeah. These fuckers. More Whitebeard fuckos. Fuck these guys. Okay, Morley looks horrible.
Yeah.
But I like his fruit. I like how important he is to the revolutionaries. Where do we put Bella Betty? Oh my god,
she's in below average, right next to Shiki.
Fucking characters. He's
left.
I know, no, but he's quite below Bella Betty.
Oh, okay.
He's like
god.
He's above the Whitebeard pirates. Because revolutionaries are more relevant to the plot. But Yokozuna beats the fuck out of him. Easy. Diamante. How do you feel about Diamante?
He reminds me of Sparrow. I think it's kind of cool. I wish he was in Pirate Warriors.
He is as an opponent.
He's a support, but like to play as. I like his design in general.
I like when he's torturing Rebecca. But like I do not.
Oh, I like his fruit too. The flag really fruit. Cool.
His fruit. I do not think he is Paris tier. Paris is way more entertaining and competent.
Yeah,
this was just some asshole. I think he's. If we put Paris as like great, then he's good. He's like mid good.
I would
He's like
agree.
Chapapa tier.
Yeah.
But like a stronger boy. Boy, those beers are hitting. Who the fuck is this?
That's a Gorosei.
That's a Gorosei, so he goes with the Gorosei. Okay, wait, he's a slaver.
Is he in Tequila Bridge?
Dude, if we can't remember for sure, he's awful.
Yeah.
I like Mr. 5. He's below average, though.
Yeah.
He's like here. Yeah?
Yeah.
He's here. Yeah. He's here. He's a Baroque Works member, which is a
group that I like. Yeah. I like the his whole. He's a nice, fun
Yeah. Booger Bomb, Breath Bomb, very good. This is Goaty.
Oh, this is Goaty. I like Goaty. Just
I like
the cover
Goaty
story.
because of the cover story. He's down here.
Yeah.
No, that's too nice. He's up here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Hack is decent.
Who's that guy?
Hack is a revolutionary who is the teacher to Koala. He's a fishman.
Okay.
Because you barely remember him, he's Tamago tier.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a kid pirate. I barely remember him, and
he
was in the most recent chapter. I'm gonna put him here. I'm gonna put him in the lowest below.
Pirates. Yeah.
No, by being a kid pirate, he's cooler than the Fishman brothers. Man, this is so arbitrary with some of these characters.
I don't know who he is.
Is he not in the Kid Pirates?
No, he's not in the Kid Pirates.
What the? Who the fuck is this guy?
Who's Mans?
Okay, hold on. Maybe not. Are you 100% sure he's not a Kid Pirate?
There's no one with blue hair in the Kid Pirates.
Is that it? Well, is it black and white?
I'm looking at the anime pictures, and none of them are.
Hold on. I don't believe this.
Oh, I'm dumb. I got Wall and Kid mixed up.
He's Heat. How do you not remember fucking... Oh, wait, we just got to this guy. Wire. Well, whatever. He goes here. He goes above the Fisherman boys.
Okay, sounds good.
Actually, he laughed with Killer, so he goes... here. Here. There we go. Who? Wait, that's a Gorosei. That's a Gorosei.
That is Gorosei, yeah.
That's a Gorosei, and that's a Gorosei.
And then I think the last one's Gorosei.
Who the? Oh! This is Cactus Jack.
Ah!
How the fuck do I remember Cactus Jack? Hold on. Is that his name? Wait, that's a Travis Scott song. Hold on. No, I get Jack instead. Well, I don't remember Cactus Jack. I made him up. What do you think?
Awful, because we don't know who he is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're high awful because you look cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Just Soul sucks, but she's like below average.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember who she is. So
she has the art fruit, and she kind of fights Brooke. She's a Doflamingo pirate.
Oh.
We're getting there. This is the guy who wears the jacket, brother. He barely matters. This is a good song, by the way. It's a Persona 3 song. How do you feel about Koala?
I like Koala. I like her design. I think she's really cute.
She's very cute. I really like her backstory. And I like
do
how
too.
She does Fishman karate. So she goes here. Exactly here.
I like her interactions with Sabo. Yeah. Yeah, I put her there.
I feel like we haven't gone to any of the good, like, all the best characters. Oh, yeah, here we go. Odin is amazing.
Oh, my God. He might be in top 10. But
we're gonna put him above Doflamingo but below Jinbei?
Yeah, sure.
For now.
God.
Which means he's liable to go into top 10.
Yeah.
Odin went... Oh! Amazing angry boy. He's super angry and amazing. He's here. He's Pedro.
Yeah. God.
He's Pedro who had to live through the shit.
Yeah. God, you talk about a flashback that went from like, okay, this will be cool to, oh my God, that might have been the best flashback in all of One Piece.
So some people think that flashback went too fast, and it might have gone with like, I think Cat and Dog went too fast, right? But Kyoshiro was so good in that flashback.
Yeah.
Oh man. We're gonna talk about him a little more. Lao G's cool. He's maybe even great. He's low grade.
Who's he?
Lao G is the guy who goes G.
What's he in?
He's the Doflamingo crew pirate. He's below Baby 5. He goes G.
Wait, hold on. There's a guy on here named Lambor Bukini, but he's only a live action person for the Don Quixote Pirates.
Oh, I don't ever say that to me again, bro. This is the okay. Where the fuck did I put these fuckers?
Who's he in again?
He is the other like revolutionary. He's Lindenberg the traitor.
Yeah.
which is lame because I don't know him, so I don't care that he's the traitor. But like maybe Oda, if he is a traitor. Okay, this guy is a Marine. Where'd I put those other Marines? He goes here.
Yeah.
Rockstar. I like Miss Valentine.
I do too.
She's low. She's
put her next to Mr. Five.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Towstone and Lulu should be above them.
Okay.
Where the fuck did I put Lulu? Is above Towstone. That's right. By the end, I actually really liked Plot Armor Brûlée.
Yeah.
She's kind of cool. She has, for some reason, really big tits. Wow, those beers are really hidden. But I really like. I really like.
She's super old.
She's super old. She's not super old. She's like in her late 30s.
She looks super old.
She looks super old. I really like her tie to Katakuri.
Katakuri, I agree.
I think she's great.
I do too.
I think she goes here.
Yeah.
Wiper's a nice, great, like low grade, high grade stopping point. Nero is okay.
Oh, that's the cat guy on top of the train. I remember.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I don't like his design that much, but I do like that he gets fucking murdered by Lucci.
Nero goes below Hoodie Jones, below Jesus Burgess, below the fleet members, below Ohm, below
Gadatsu.
Kuro. Where's Gadatsu?
Below
Gadatsu. That's exactly right, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he's great.
Yeah.
Kurosu's great.
Keep going. There you go.
I think he's fairly high grade. I don't even remember all the details. I just remember being like, he is the antithesis to like Doflamingo, and like you don't have to be a shitty person. Like he's the person who took his bad childhood and turned it.
He's like Bellamy too, where like, oh no, he was a traitor, wasn't he? Because he was Sengoku.
He directly worked under Sengoku, as I recall. Like he had a good tie to Sengoku. And the fact that he's betraying Dofi all along, the fact that he protects Law is really good. I can't believe we haven't gotten to Law.
That shot of him closing the lid.
I believe it's break time because we're 37 minutes into this segment.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's wrap this shit up then, because we got some good characters. So with Germa, I think Germa has tiers to it. I think Judge is the most interesting. I think
for sure.
Reiju's the second most interesting.
Agreed.
I think Yonji's the least interesting. And
I
think
agree.
Ichiji and Niji are close. Yonji's not that far away from them, to be fair.
The thing is, like, the three brothers are basically the same, but they're also designed to be basically the same.
Yeah.
So it's like
pick your color. And both you and me like Niji the most because he's blue.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. Also, Niji's the one who attacks that like servant lady, so he's eviler, which is nicer, I guess.
Yeah.
Judge is borderline great.
I really like Judge. I think he's interesting in that like he's like a villain, but we have to work with him to get out of this kind of deal.
Yeah, and like he respects Sanji by the end of it, but Sanji doesn't care. It's very interesting. Would you put him here?
I would put him there. He feels very fitting there.
And then Reiju, I think, is also great.
Yeah, I would put him above Judge. Ooh.
Really? You like Reiju more than Judge? I like Judge more than Reiju.
The reason I like Reiju more than Judge is
one, she looks great. Those thighs, though.
Yeah. It's the sense of like sympathy that she shares with Sanji, but she hides it better, I feel.
Yeah.
Like she understands what Sanji is going through and feels a lot more than the other three do, but there's this innate loyalty that she has to Judge. She's like Bellamy in that sense, almost, kind of.
Yeah.
Where like she doesn't agree with Judge, but that's her father, so she's not going to betray him.
Yeah. She's still a German kid through and through, but she has a little bit more. She's maybe like the less successful experiment than the other three.
Correct. I think that's
like,
even
they're bred to be like sociopaths who are just really good at fighting.
Yeah.
Which puts... I still think they're great. Germa as a concept is really good. So I'm going to put them at like bottom grade.
Yeah. I just like that there's a Power Rangers. I like that there is a Power Ranger group in One Piece, but it's the villains.
Yeah, and I like how the North Blue really likes them. I like how Sanji is very much like his brothers, but so different.
Yeah.
I like their color-coded outfits. I like how they resolve, like, after being betrayed by Big Mom, they're like, okay, then we're at least going to help Sanji. You're like, I'm very interested to see more of the Germa, and I'm 100% sure that we will.
I think it was. Is it Sonji?
Nope, it's Ichiji, Niji, and Yonji.
Yonji, sorry. I don't know why I keep thinking Son. I think it's Yonji that slips the power suit into Luffy's pocket.
Really? I thought it was Ichiji.
It might have been Ichiji. I just forget. But like it's that small moment that shows like great character progression, you know?
Yeah.
Where like that like you're not part of us, and we're probably never gonna let you part of our group again. But I respect your power enough to give you the kind of deal.
I am 100% sure that they would be allies in the future.
Yeah, just to get back up in Mom.
There would be a little bit of redemption for these guys. That's a good. That's a really good New World crew right there.
Yeah, I agree.
I love their sail ships.
It also expands out the other blues because we don't talk about the other blues a lot.
Yeah, it's really cool that they're the North Blue Kings, basically.
It also feels like the one that was most paid off and most kind of actually looking back foreshadowed the most in terms of like with Sanji with the picture and the sunken ship, him calling himself Mr. Prince, being from North Blue.
Yeah. That like Sanji, like man, Sanji's relationship to all these characters is really good.
I
like him a lot.
It's almost out. It's also out of nowhere where it's just like, there's what?
But like, it's not out of nowhere at the same time because like Sanji and Zoro, like we don't know much about what happened to them after or before those flashbacks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is Hold'em. I think he's less cool than any Big Mom pirate. I'd put him here. He is a Kaido pirate.
I remember him. Yeah.
But I think Speed is a little bit cuter, and she is being ridden by Momo or whatever.
What's her name? Speed?
Speed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Speed is like up here. No.
Speed, Speed is you go from the top and like, oh, because she's a centaur lady.
Yeah, I think she has a cool design, and I like how she might have a role in this arc above the other ones. Who? Actually, who? Hold on. Do you know this man? Do you know this man? This woman?
No. Dude, those are both Navy, though.
Those are made-up characters. Which means they're awful. This is a Kaido pirate that I don't remember, and I'm reading this arc.
Is he a headliner?
Oh, he's the guy who fights Luffy in the sumo ring, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
High awful. Because he's nothing to him.
Yeah.
This is Okiku.
Yes.
Okiku's cool. Transgender character. Scabbard. Cool tie with Izo. I think she's good.
I think she's in good. I don't think she's average. I think she's in good.
But she's not super high in good because we haven't actually like.
You're at average right now.
She puts on the mask. She's kind of badass.
Yeah, you're at average right now. By the way,
I know.
I think she's in the good.
Okay, yeah.
I think she's in the good tier. I don't think any of the Scabbards
I do like her. I do like her. Yeah. But I don't know if I like her more than like the sisters.
Put her near the bottom. I think that's fine. I think of the Scabbards, she's one of the least developed.
Yeah, but like there's like what we have seen of her. She's a tall dude lady who's very charming.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Lots of weird fan art.
So Shinobu's
pretty great.
A bad rap. I think she's got a fun gimmick. I don't like her as much as Kiku, but we're gonna give her some respect on this podcast.
Okay, you know? I'd like her. I would put her in great. But
yeah, all right, yeah,
cool.
Fuck it. I think he is really interesting because he's the one who had to suffer with it the most.
He's the one that stayed behind.
He stayed behind, but unlike Kyushiro, he just stayed behind as like a shell of himself. And he's the one who lost the side of the cause, and I think that's really good.
Yeah,
it's really important to see that people like after 20 years lost faith in.
He's the one that had to be brought back.
Yeah, I think he goes above Shinobu, and I might like him more than Germa, like the base Germa kids.
Yeah, okay, I could see that.
Yeah, he has potential too. Im-sama.
In development.
But high in development.
Highest in development.
Yeah. In development.
Yeah.
Who?
He's a manga boy.
Low in development. I don't know why, but I don't want to put him in awful. He's got a cool head. Who? He must be a big mom dude. Whatever. Mother Caramel is actually really interesting. I think she goes. Yeah. She's above average.
Oh, for sure. She's in like good or great, I would say.
She might be low grade. She might be like lowest grade.
Yeah.
Her flashback is one of the best flashbacks in the series because it's the big mom flashback. The twist with her is really good. Her hustle is very evil, and I like evil characters. Okay, we can settle with that. Oh my god, who the fuck are these three?
That's a boxing boy.
I kind of remember this guy.
I do too.
Oh, these are the guys from the Big Mom flashback.
Okay.
They are the giants who lived in the town and were scared of Big Mom, so I can't put them in awful, but they also were very minor.
I'll put them below average, maybe.
But because they were... Okay. I'm going to put them here just because they were part of the best flashback.
Yeah.
You know, like, they were in such a good flashback. But, like, yes, this is fair. Like, these guys are very foddery. I don't think it's fair to put them above the Blackbeard Pirates, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That's a good place for them.
LaCroix.
You, though, I don't think you're part of them.
I don't remember. I'm trying to find him in this.
King is in development more than Queen.
Yeah.
He has a cool design, and that's it. Queen, I like already. Like, Queen has a personality. This is Sai. He's one of the Danshinjo men, and I think he's average, but high average. I like him more than Goaty.
The Hoppo Navy.
Yeah.
I don't remember him much.
He
Isn't he married to Baby Five? Or am I crazy?
He marries Baby Five. He's loyal to Danshinjo. He has a decent showing in Dressrosa. He helps with the fights.
Yeah.
He's fine. I'm excited. I'm excited to see more of him. I'll say that.
I put him with the Straw Hat Grand Fleet.
Okay, that's fair. I'll put him in the High Grand Fleet wherever they are. Here?
Yeah. There's like a select few of the fleet that like are really perfect, like great.
This is the part of the fleet that can go from average to good. Once you see them, you know. I think Orochi. I think Orochi's at least great.
I too. He's borderline amazing. I
think he's right here.
Yeah, that's a good spot to put him.
And the reason why is because he's like, I feel like he's Fandom done with a little more nuance, so done better.
It's also that person that's cultivated by someone evil.
Yeah,
kind of deal.
And that cultivation theme. He's part of like the be yourself.
It's a crime to be you.
Yeah,
kind of theme.
Okay. No, you know what? What do you think?
I would put him in like the bottom of amazing, honestly, which would probably get a lot of flack. But
because
I think
people hate him because he's dislikable. But we're the kind of people who like dislikable characters if they're done well. And I think he's done really interestingly.
He's like Hody Jones a little bit too, but like
he's like a better Hody Jones.
I like that whole concept. Yeah, I like that whole concept that's being introduced in these new world villains.
Yeah, the cultivation of evil, the being yourself, the being persecuted. He's like with Dofi being persecuted. I like how his Dofi wants to like see the world burn. Like Dofi doesn't care, but with Orochi, he's like, I want to very specifically make sure that Wano suffers. Like this one, it's because it's more specific to the country. I like it more. It's more petty. It's so petty.
It's more personal. It feels more feasible too. Especially in the position he already is in.
He's doing it. He's doing great.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
For a man working on his dreams, A+.
Yeah. I know
Trafalgar Water D Law.
You don't like this guy as much as I do. Or as the fan base.
I didn't say that.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. No, I like Law.
The thing about
I don't like playing as him as much in Pirate Warriors.
I do. The thing about Law is that he is a special boy.
Yeah, he is a special boy.
For him. Like he's very much like Oda gave him all the tools to be a likable character. So I think he actually goes here, which is a possible top 10, all things considered.
I would put him below Doflamingo or Doflamingo. I think. No, you don't think so?
His gags with Chopper, his gags with Luffy.
Never mind. We're good.
His strategy with the Straw Hats, his strategy in the last chapter. He's a very special character. I think he's a great character to this story.
I'm really interested to see if he kills himself or not.
He will die. That boy dead.
Yeah. Oa Hancock, second lady of my heart.
Great.
Yeah, I agree.
She's such a bitch, which is great.
She's a great bitch. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think she goes here. No.
Yeah.
Yeah? No.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
She's petty. She's strong. She's like sassy. She's submissive towards Luffy, which is a fun gimmick.
But she loves Amazon Lily and her crew.
She loves her crew. She has a great backstory. Yeah. She's a viable, strong female character in the story. I'm excited to see what happens to her. She has all these good traits going for her. She has a good design.
She has a great design.
Her voice actor's so good.
Her voice actor in English, she was in Stampede, and she fucking killed it. It was so good.
Her Japanese voice actor says, "I'm beautiful" in a very fun way.
Also, her whole gimmick that she looks so far down on you, she ends up looking up.
It's great. I want to see her befriend Kobe. I don't think she'll be captured because that's treading too much ground. If anyone, Sabo would be captured.
I think
she kicked Kobe's ass.
I want her to be friends with Kobe. I'm with you on that.
If there's anything that we get is like she has a really strong hockey and she has a very broken fruit. So she's liable to be like the third strongest warlord, like after Mihawk and Doflamingo. So she has a place in the story still. She's gonna have a Monkey D baby in her, which is nice.
Maybe.
Okay, Kagara's amazing.
Kagara.
IMO.
I would put him at like low amazing or high great. That's my personal preference.
Kagara goes low great, but Nolan goes low amazing.
Okay.
How about that?
That sounds good to me.
That sounds really good. One of the most off-topic but good flashbacks in One Piece.
Yeah. I think Skypiea is an arc that is so far removed. Yeah, it's so far removed from the world at large, but it's so self-contained in its themes that it makes it pretty good. Like rereading it again was really a great refresher and made me really enjoy it a lot more.
Rereading Skypiea made it go from like a 4 to 5 for me. It's really good. They're part of it for sure. I love their dynamic and I love their differences and their similarities.
Hawkeye Mihawk
is so cool. I think he's amazing for me.
I put him at low amazing. I think he's really cool, but like he's just cool because he's cool. There's that's about it.
Here's the big question: Kuma or Mihawk?
I would put Mihawk above Kuma.
And Arlong.
Yeah, and Arlong.
There we go. And this.
Yeah.
There we go. Maybe this. There we go. No,
I would move Arlong more towards the bottom. Yeah. I think Orochi's better than Arlong.
There we go. That's perfect.
Yeah. That's looking spicy.
I'm surprised that like a tier list of 2 people is coming out as good as it is. Oh boy, our first.
It's my boy. Oh god, one of my favorites.
Can we hold off on this guy for a little bit?
Yeah,
because I need to think. Oh my god, we're getting really tough now. We're getting really tough.
We're at all the straw hats. We should save the straw hats for last.
We're gonna jump to like some losers.
Well, go to Whitebeard. Go to Whitebeard.
Okay, first of all, these guys. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, no clue.
So,
can we make a Hoomst tier?
Well, the awful is mostly Hoomst, but it's also Pearl. Pearl's in.
Can we do Hoomst and Pearl?
Awful and IDK. How about that? Because we don't know anything about these guys. I do know you.
That's
You're a Kid Pirate. You only know that because we looked them up.
Okay.
Okay. You're in the Hoomst tier. I think everyone. So this is a big mom pirate. Do you remember them? They're like 4 girls who turn into this giant. I think that alone makes them like high.
That's dope.
Yeah, like there are 4 characters that have like this candy cane design, and just in the background we see them combined into this big.
That's dope.
It's chasing down the Straw Hats and like the allies and stuff. So I think they're pretty neat. They like go here. Okay, let's get back to it. Page 1.
Yeah,
he's all right.
His fight was Sanji cool. I thought it was a great way to show off the raid suit and kind of.
Well, it was very short, unless the anime showed more. I haven't seen it. Actually, I should check it out on the anime because I'm sure it did. I think he goes. I think he goes here.
Yeah.
Pell had a more emotional impact on me by far.
He turns into a Spinosaurus though, Willer.
Joe, keep it in your pants. Queen is great. He's the best. He's the best character in the Beast Pirates, aside from Kaido himself.
Mm-hmm.
I dare say he's right here because he's really funny. He's right.
I would put him below Hancock.
Here. Yes, actually, accurate.
Yeah.
Hancock is a very good stopping point for
good, very high, great stopping point. I feel.
Don Chinzhao had some really good moments in Dressrosa. He's got some funny gimmicks. I think he is at least low good. What do you think?
I'm looking at his dumb head.
Yeah, he used to have a cone head.
Yeah. I don't remember much about him.
How about high average then?
Okay, that makes sense.
Why are these both penguin?
What? Is that male Chopper?
No, sorry, it's Penguin and like there's two hat boys in his crew.
Yeah. Let me look them up.
These are in the Heart Pirates.
Yep.
But unfortunately, they're even less. So wherever Beppo is, they're below Beppo.
That guy's name is Shachi.
Shachi and Penguin.
Yeah. He pre time skip he wore a killer whale hat and not that hat.
He goes above the Skypiea friends, and so does Penguin.
But yeah, I guess. But Pink.
Unless that was Hachi or Sachi. Here's the thing: the Blackbeard Pirates, we just haven't seen enough of them. I think by the end of the series, they will be at least great or good.
Yeah.
So I think they deserve like a blocking spot in our poor tier, because they're mostly barely matter as opposed to poor. We just don't know enough about them.
Yeah.
Okay, Moji is like high below ever. No, he's with Richie.
No, he's above Richie because he takes over the crew.
He's above Kabaji. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a Whitebeard loser.
Yeah.
So you go with the Whitebeards. He's got a cool wrecking ball.
But to old men, baby.
You're a kid pirate, I think, or a Kaido pirate. The fact I can't tell is troubling.
It looks like a kid pirate.
The Cool Yeti brothers are in Punk Hazard. They're the two giant dudes who look really cool. They're below average to me. Like they're more style over substance.
Yeah.
I think they're like Chess Marimo tier.
Yeah, I would put that.
Because it's more of a spectacle.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we have left is characters we can rank. So I think we should take our last little break here.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
We were noticing that certain characters aren't on this list. So we want to bring them up shortly. The Impo Down staff. So that's Domino, Sadie, and there's the little guy who controls the beasts. No, that's Sadie.
Saldeath.
Saldeath controls the Blue Gilly.
Yeah.
Or I don't think Domino and Sadie are at least good for me.
Good. I would agree, just on their designs.
Saldeath is below them in good.
Mm-hmm.
So Iceberg is not on this list.
Oh, Iceberg would be up in great or amazing for me.
Iceberg is amazing.
Yeah.
I was reading the end of Enies Lobby, where you have the Mary funeral. Iceberg saw the Mary in the wreckage. He fixed it up. He's like, why am I doing this? Why is something calling out to me to fix this ship? But he does it anyways. And then the ship sails itself to Enies Lobby. And Iceberg is just amazed at it. And that was such a really cool moment for me. And additionally, all his scenes with Luffy are fucking S tier. He's one of the characters who has most gotten interesting development out of Luffy, and it's very subtle and unpronounced. Oda really doesn't highlight how important Icebeard is to Luffy questioning himself as a captain. And he's easily amazing tier for me.
I love the irony that Oda writes for him with the train and Frankie and them being kidnapped. There's a lot about Iceberg that I really just enjoy, and the fact that we have we're introduced to a normal person for the first time in One Piece almost.
Yeah,
that has a life, that's a mayor, that runs a company.
Doesn't really fight.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a really important person in the world.
Yeah, and he has a great arc and relearning about what Tom actually learning what Tom was trying to teach him the entire time, along with Frankie.
Would you say he's amazing?
I would say he's amazing. I would put him up there.
He's pretty I like him more than Tom.
I would put him below Tom, but okay. I can see why you would like him more.
He's really good. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do Pika before any of the other interesting characters.
Yeah.
I don't like him too much.
I don't like him either.
I think I like Diamante more.
I do too.
So where do we put Diamante?
In good.
There's only 800 characters in this list, so okay. But I like these two more.
Agreed. I like Killer more. I like Crocus more.
I like Mr. One more.
Yeah.
Especially as a Zoro opponent.
I like Dellinger more than him.
I like Dellinger more. I like Gladius more. But I don't know if I like Cricket more. So I think this is perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
Sugar is very vital to that story, and I think she's a fun, lowly character.
I think, that's a great character that, that's a character that you can't fight because she immediately just ends you.
Yeah, one-shot kill character with a big weakness.
It happens to Robin. Robin tries to grab her and she just touches her.
Yeah. What do you think about low grade?
Yeah, I agree.
Hawkins is pretty high.
Good.
I think Hawkins is pretty high here, personally.
Yeah.
I like Paros more than Hawkins.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's like Mr. 3 tier.
Yeah.
What were you saying about her? I don't think she's more than Germa. I think I like Germa
I don't think so.
more.
I do too.
I think this is right.
I like Mother. Yeah, I agree.
I think that's right. King Riku's a good king. King Cobra's not here, and I think I'm going to combine them as one ranking because they're both good kings.
Yeah.
And the good king tier is right above Crocus. No. Yeah? No?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's getting tough on these streets. Okay.
Who's little man?
That's Streusen. Okay, let's do Streusen. Streusen is the head chef of the Big Mom Pirates, but he's also the one who finds Big Mom right after the cannibalism, and he is her evil heir. Or like evil benefactor.
Second cultivator.
So I think he's great because of that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do much in the story, so he's the lowest grade.
I agree. He does more in the flashback, but like even then we don't see much.
Yeah. I guess he's good then.
Yeah. Right. Chef tier.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah.
I think we're left with a lot of interesting bangers.
I think we worked this list backwards. Basically.
Yeah. This list definitely kept like some of the harder to pick characters at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Cavendish is high good for me.
I agree. I like his dual personality thing.
I like his dual personality, and I like his jealousy of Luffy, but he's not as interesting as Bartolomeo.
Yeah.
I think he might be the highest good.
I agree.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah. He's fantastic. He's the best switcheroo that Oda ever did.
Like this awesome? Or this awesome?
Yeah. I think the second awesome. No, higher.
Goddamn.
I would say above Kid.
Above Kobe for me.
Yeah, I would put him above Cody.
Which puts him above the mentors.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
the thing about Bart is like
he's so funny.
He's just he's still funny, but he's also a character that we can really latch onto that like really emphasize how we feel to Luffy and the gang from like, you know, and cheering them on and want to be there for them. Really I like his power too.
Yeah.
His power is really cool.
Barrier fruit. He might be Kaido's son. That's like one of the leading theories. So we'll see how that goes.
Let's see.
So we should do. I think he's amazing. He's a very fun minor villain, but he's the lowest of amazing.
Okay.
You agree? Is that acceptable?
I'll take it. I think he's great.
Sometimes he's overrated, but also like the amount of work that Oda went into that. The only thing I don't like about him is how his fight with Frankie is just consecutive suplexes in the manga.
Yeah. I think that's really funny.
It's also it also like that's the joke. Wow, we're left with some real bangers. Who do you want to do first?
Buggy the Clown or Mr. 2?
Buggy the Clown is great.
Yes.
I think you and I don't like him as much as the rest of the fan base, but we're also aware that he's great.
Yeah.
He goes right here above Queen.
I want to put him almost higher, but like I can't justify putting him higher.
So the thing about Boogie, first major villain outside of Alvida.
Right. Yeah.
He's kept himself into the story. What I don't like about Boogie is like, oh god, Boogie. I don't like how he consistently gets lucky. I think that can only go so far. But I think it's still a good gimmick. What I love about him is the fact that he's going to lead the Straw Hats to Raftel. Like, I feel like that's such a tie-in. Like, that's such an easy tie-in. And then he can be like, Roger, I finally made it. Like, there's some emotional depth to Boogie that's unexplored because he's the pirate who gave up and stuck to like low level dreams, while Shanks stuck to high level dreams.
I agree. Like it's him and Shanks is a very interesting dynamic, especially that was revealed in that Odin flashback. Because Shanks stays behind to take care of Boogie when he gets sick.
Yeah, they were really good friends, and now Boogie blames Shanks.
I feel like there's this like there's like almost this like fear of success that's within Boogie that makes him kind of interesting when you look back on him.
I get that vibe too. Like he's afraid to achieve more because of the failure that could come with it.
And the fact that like I don't want to say it's laziness, but like it's like he doesn't want to set his expectations so high.
Yeah. There's a lot, man, you're right. Like I think he's high grade.
Yeah. Which is weird because you think back to it.
He's better than...
I would put him at the bottom amazing. Honestly.
He's right here. I think he's cooler than...
Yeah. It's just funny. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
It's just weird to think about that this fucking clown that's basically like the first boss or the first like major villain comes back.
And
knows so much.
He's so relevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next is Mr. 2. I think Mr. 2 is high amazing. I think he's such a bro. He's such a fun character. He's such a good character, like representation wise.
Mr. 2 was that first character that introduced the idea that Bellamy has at the end of Dressrosa, where it's like, I'm loyal to this group, but I still like you, or I know that like you're the better person kind of deal.
Yeah. I'd put him here, personally.
Oh yeah? I would put him...
I think you would put him below Dofi, though.
Yeah, I would. Because I think...
Let's meet halfway.
Okay.
No, okay. I'll give you Dofi. But in top 10 talks, I might try to bump him up.
Right.
He's so good. His sacrifice for Luffy. The part where I realized I love Bon Clay is an impel down in the snow section. He's carrying like a passed out, poisoned up Luffy, and he's fighting these wolves, and he's just smacking them, and like it's so visceral, and like he's going such a distance, and that's not even a fraction of how far he goes for Luffy that arc. God bless that man. All right, let's do Sanji.
I've talked to Will about this, but like Sanji's in like my top 3, maybe even top 2, like Straw Hats. I think he's one of the best written ones, even though like his gimmick can get really old sometimes and annoying.
Yeah.
But just especially after Whole Cake, everything he goes through, it's like Jesus Christ. Like that scene of him with the lighter in the rain outside of Pudding's window.
One of the best One Piece scenes.
It's heart shredding.
It's almost too real for One Piece.
It is.
One Piece is such a story of like gods among men, where a dude failing to light his lighter is just too real, dude.
It's so sad because it's like Sanji jokes about, but there's definitely this deep desire within Sanji to find this kind of girlfriend or lady that he likes.
Yeah, he's a romantic.
And so to think that he gets a Whole Cake and goes like, maybe I can achieve at least this dream. If I can't find the All Blue, I can get at least this.
Man, you're gonna make me cry. But then you have Sanji not fighting Khalifa and Sanji's nosebleed.
Yeah.
Sanji's nosebleed in Fishman Island is maybe the low point of Oda's writing, period.
Yeah, but like that's the low point of that gag, thankfully.
I think he goes here for me.
That I'll compromise for that. In my heart, he's like up there in the top 10 because I love this boy so much.
We might rediscuss it.
Yeah, I love his. I don't use my hands because I need gimmick, so he has to protect them.
It's a good.
It's gimmick. It's like I don't know. I think he's one of my favorites in the whole series for sure.
Clutch though, like.
Yeah, that's God. Like Water 7. It dawned on me. It's like, oh my God, Sanji's just really cool.
While we're talking about Sanji, let's do Zoro too. Where are you?
Yeah.
So I like Zoro more than Sanji, but you like Zoro less than Sanji.
I do.
So let's discuss this. I think Zoro. I think Zoro is like. He's so close to towing the line of being too cool for school.
Mm-hmm.
But he just barely manages to avoid like the negative aspect of that. And he's just like he's just cool. He's cool, and he's such a great right-hand man to Luffy, and he's the one who keeps Luffy in the straight and narrow, and like when Luffy needs to like a real last word, Zoro's the one who comes in and gives it to him.
I agree on that. I think as like a first mate, I would agree with you on that. That's what makes Zoro really good character. It's just he's the straight man for Luffy, essentially. Like
yeah. He's Rayleigh.
He's Rayleigh for like even in like fighting and everything. It's just like I like Sanji more just because of his whole like heartbreak and personal background and everything. Like
Zoro that's
why I like Sanji.
The lamest backstory for now.
That's the other thing. Zoro has the lamest backstory. This is going to upset so many people.
So I love them both, by the way. I think they're both.
Oh yeah, their dynamic together is fantastic.
And together they're amazing. Together they're like their own separate character.
My dream is a huge tier fight where the two of them have to team up and take it down. It happens in Long Ring Island.
Yeah, I want that to be like a foreshadowing of like a huge fight they have to do.
Yeah, they like something. I don't know what. Like, I want them to do it again.
Yeah, but like in a point like they've done it, but like they've been in control. I want them to be in danger again, like they were in Long Ring. I'm gonna agree. Sanji's slightly over.
It's hard.
Any given day because it's Zoro over Sanji because Zoro has no flaws. That's the thing. I think Sanji.
No, he can't figure out where he's going.
No, that's not what I mean. Like, there's no part of Zoro that I dislike. There's part of Sanji's that I really dislike.
See,
Sanji's has higher highs.
Yeah.
So for now, for this list with Joe in mind.
Yeah. The thing about Zoro is like I do agree he's cool. Like he's fun to play as in Pirate Warriors as well.
Yeah.
Which isn't like a factor in this, but I just think looking back to it, like he's just fun to play as, and like ideally that's who you would want to be, but I don't think that makes the greatest character. Like Jotaro's cool, but like Jotaro like hits that line perfectly when it comes to being cool. Stay tuned next
time for JoJo's list because that would be the logical place to go after this one day.
Yeah.
Man, that's an equally long list too. We'll leave it as that. Whitebeard.
Yeah, let's do Whitebeard.
I like
controversial
Whitebeard
opinion
less than Big Mom, which is
controversial opinion. I would put Whitebeard in great.
So let's settle for this.
Okay.
Why would you put him in great?
It's weird, right? Because I like those old man characters, but there's just something about Whitebeard that doesn't sit right with me. And I think it has to deal with Roger overshadowing him.
Huh.
It's really weird. He doesn't appeal to me as much as like everyone else on this amazing list I like more of than Whitebeard, with the exception of maybe Arlong.
Mont Blanc Noland is better than Whitebeard, and I say yes.
Yes. Like I think Buggy's more interesting of a character than Whitebeard.
We'll move Arlong behind him.
Yeah.
We're saying Orochi is better than Whitebeard, and I'm saying yes.
Yes. Because Orochi has motivation.
We're saying pudding.
Yeah.
So the thing with Whitebeard is like, I don't know, he's just like pretty white bread. He's like Jinbei with less flair.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's just like, the thing with Whitebeard is like, I want to know what his deal was with the Rocks Pirates. Like, what was
see, like, of all the group that was mentioned in the Rocks Pirates, he's the biggest outlier.
Yeah,
of what we know.
I'd like to think he was a cold-blooded pirate before the fall, and then he's like, what I really want is a family, and I'm gonna chase that. I'd like to see that internalized in the story somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, like I think being a parent is cool. I think he's amazing. Like we're putting in amazing, but I think each character above him is just like a little bit je ne sais quoi There's just a little bit
like each character above him has some sort of flair that makes them really unique and fun, or has some sort of like motivation or backstory that makes it so.
Because Whitebeard is just walking badass old man. But I've seen walking badass old man everywhere. Like I'd easily put Ganfall over him. Like I don't feel bad about that. Ganfall
I would honestly
has a complexity over him, like cat and dog.
I would honestly put Garp above Whitebeard, but like I like where Garp is right now. But like that's where I would put Garp above Whitebeard because Garp has. There's that moment when he goes back to the Windmill Island and Garp is like in mourning over Ace because it's that whole idea again of like I have to stay loyal to who I'm loyal with, but that was literally my like grandson, even if like in title or like adoption, you know.
I don't feel very comfortable about this anymore. I'm having second thoughts. I'm looking at Cat and Dog and Whitebeard, and they're pretty similar to me.
Really?
What I don't know, the emotion, like the level of emotion. But here's the thing: Cat and Dog have their dynamic with each other, but Whitebeard has this dynamic with Shanks, which is, I mean, it's mostly drinking buddies and rivals, and same with Raj.
Whitebeard has more of a dynamic with Roger, if anything. Like
I want to put him above Isho.
Okay.
But below Kaido.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That looks better.
I could make an argument for him over Orochi and Nolan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that's gonna kill us.
Yeah. I just
she's chilling right. Gan4 being here and Whitebeard being below him is going to just devalue us.
Gan4 being above Crocodile.
Yeah, that's right. I do like Kinemon more. I don't know, like he's so flawless from what
I want to see Kinemon's end story. That's going to determine like how much he rises. That to me, I need, like we've talked about endings before. Endings can make or break a show. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but sometimes it can really like sit a show off with a bang.
Sabo, better Ace.
Where's Ace? Put him above him, even if it's just one space above him. Okay, all right. So just put him in amazing. So
low amazing because
I would agree.
I think the one thing about Sabo that keeps him from being high amazing. Actually, he's great. He's high great.
Okay.
Because the thing I don't like about Sabo is that he's like 19 and he's the second in command of the. He's too much dream boy. He's too much fantasy boy. He's too much like. Wow,
yeah.
He's so badass. Like exactly like Ace. Like everything I like Ace, but all the things that are the worst parts of Ace are also present in Sabo. But Sabo is a little edgier. And I like that better as a Luffy brother. I want my Luffy brother a little edgier.
The one thing I don't like about Sabo is the amnesia excuse.
Oh God, yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He can't be amazing.
Yeah, it's like it's such a write-off, and like for Oda to it feels bad because it feels like Oda didn't want to wanted Ace continue, but need another like to go through like spiritually. But I like that whole arc about him getting the fruit and everything.
I like him in the Gray Terminal flashback of Luffy. I think he was interesting. I like how he came from a noble family, right? But he didn't like being part of them.
Kind of almost like the opposite of Doflamingo.
Yeah. He's Doflamingo who took his experiences to be good. The rebel army is a little bit sketchy, which makes them a little sketchier, which I like.
Yeah, that's another thing too. It's like, once again, I don't see the Revolutionary Army as an actual benefit for Luffy down the line.
He's less hot-headed than Ace as well. You're right, though. Like, I don't see them as allies. I see them as potential threats.
Yeah. Or, I could see it as a three-way race where it's the world government, Revolutionary Army, and Luffy to get One Piece or activate or do whatever they want with One Piece, you know?
Sabo would be amazing tier for me, like bottom of amazing, if he wasn't the second-hand man. Like, that's so, like, wish fulfillment.
Yeah.
Like, here's this really cool-looking young character who is just like, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. But I do like him.
I love his design, though. I love how he looks.
He looks great. I love the pipe. I think he's more interesting than Ace.
Yeah.
I
think there's something also about Sabo that like feels more like brotherly love compared to Ace.
Yeah.
Like I think it's more from the amnesia part where like when he interacts with Luffy, there's this sense of like
you're all I have left.
Yeah, it makes you feel good. Like I think that's just something that like Ace was like too cool. Ace was the big brother that did his own thing and knew he was too cool for school and didn't want his younger brothers to like get involved. Sabo's a brother that does cool things, but doesn't take his like brother for granted and like wants to be like, hey man, you're doing great, just keep doing you, and like cheers him on almost.
I mean, I think that's unfair to Ace.
I guess so, but like Ace near the end was very much just like Luffy, don't do this kind of thing.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Anywho,
I got a much more warmer feeling from Sabo.
Yeah, me
weirdly
too.
enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Shanks. Or do you want to do Vivi first?
I want Shanks. Vivi is higher than Shanks, right? Can we both agree?
Okay, so here's the thing about Shanks. He's both easy but in development for me because I, once again, in the same vein of Revolutionary Army, don't trust Shanks.
I think Shanks is the sketchiest motherfucker in One Piece. And when Tyler pointed out that his goddamn name is Shanks, that blew my mind. I don't know why. I was like, oh my fucking god. His name is fucking Shanks. He shanks you in the back.
I would put him in development, if anything. Like
Is it weird that we've seen him more than like a lot of these characters, but I feel completely indifferent to Shanks. I like playing as him in games. That's about it. I
would put Shanks in development. Reason being is right in front of him, because to me it's like Shanks can walk into some place and have nothing happen to him, which is a little bit too concerning, right?
The fact that he's able to walk into Maria Gelos or whatever it's called, is alarming.
Yeah, that's like a huge red flag to me. Like it's just like, and he not even Mary Gelos, but the 5 elders as well.
Yeah,
like it's like whoa, why? Like how can you?
Like, he ended the war, which is really cool, but like
that makes a little bit sense because it's like, oh, it's a Yonko crew. We've all been fighting this entire time. Let's step out of this.
Yeah,
that kind of makes a little bit of sense.
I think people see that as like Shanks was so badass that the Marines would never dream of facing him. I saw it as like, no, we've been fighting. We can't fight another.
Yeah, like imagine if Big Mom or Kaido showed up. They would have stopped it either way.
That's how close the powers are. Like that's why they can't be allowed to ally. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen so much of him that it feels weird to put him in development, but
we haven't though.
Genuinely, like I feel like a lot of people love Shanks because he's cool and he's Luffy's mentor. I feel like you and me and even Tyler are like, I don't know how to feel about this character.
I think Shanks is cool. Like the chapter 1 Shanks we saw is cool.
Shanks is definitely cool.
But it's like, as we continue through the story, there's just so many questions that get raised about Shanks, you know?
Yeah. I need to see his full role in the story. But like him with Boogie, like there's definitely enough for us to rank him. I think we're just being safe, I think.
Yeah. Like, and him and Boogie's dynamic alone is fantastic.
Yeah.
And with him in that Odin flashback and being a hat rack.
Yeah. Hat rack Shanks.
That's another thing too, is like he was obviously something special to Odin. I mean to Roger.
Yeah. He was
like
Roger's little Luffy.
Yeah. It's there's just so much of Shanks that we don't know about that I don't want to like peg him.
I've started to think that Shanks is the guardian of Laugh-Tale.
And
he does not want people, like, he knows what's there now, and he does not want people to go there because of, like, his relationship with Roger. And I feel like when he's talking to the Elder Dragons about, like, there's a pirate we need to talk about. At first, we all thought it was Blackbeard. I think he's talking about Luffy. I think he's gonna start blocking Luffy now.
It's either that or it's Shanks is hired by the world government.
Yeah, someone was I think Tyler was bringing up that he could be a pirate trader, which would be fascinating.
I brought that up, I think.
Oh, that was you?
Like, yeah. Where like he poses a pirate, but like he's almost like X-Drake, but on like a higher level.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know about this guy. We're gonna leave him here.
Yeah.
Vivi.
I
think Vivi's awesome.
I do too.
But she's pretty low awesome.
I would put her above Arlong.
Yes. And Boogie.
Because she sacrifices a lot. I agree.
I think she goes right here.
Yeah. I think she's a really strong female character.
She's really likable. She has a good character arc in her main arc. She has a good relationship with Luffy. She has also one of the best moments in One Piece, which is raising the X's.
Yeah.
She works really hard to achieve her goals and doesn't cry while doing it unless like it's a serious moment of tears. Like fucking Rebecca. Fuck Rebecca.
I also think Vivi has an important role to play in the future.
Yeah. She might be dead. Who knows?
She might be dead. She might be marooned or
Cobra's
like...
Cobra's probably dead.
Koza's probably dead. She might be countryless. Like, Alabasta might have been blown off the face of the earth.
Yeah, Joe was thinking that I got Buster called. I would love that because, like, One Piece can't be so happy where, like, every island that they visited, I would like it to not be a paradise forever. I'd like it for stakes to still occur to those islands. So maybe. We'll see. Anyways, I like her time with the Straw Hats. To me, she is the 11th honorary Straw Hat, and even the Vivi cards have it as much.
My big complaint about her is that looks just like Nami.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Because then, like, she's going down, fucking Boa's going down, everyone's going down. Bellamir's going down.
Oh, yeah.
Chopper. What do you think?
I really like Chopper.
But
Chopper hasn't been getting a lot of limelight recently.
I think Chopper needs to headline the Great Tier.
Yeah.
Is that too harsh?
I know he's one of your favorites.
Am I saying No, that's too harsh. Like, I think I like Chopper more than Gold Roger, but I don't like him more than Beige. Because it's like a short and sweet versus extended disappointment.
Yeah, I agree.
Because here's the thing with Chopper. Chopper has one of the best backstories. He's a really fun character. He has really good chemistry with the crew. But the fact that Law got introduced as a doctor has really kind of fucked Chopper. And Law is great, but like their overlapping role means that all that Chopper does is quick fixes, like over chapter fixing plagues these days. Like,
well, you say that like it's a small thing, but
it's presented in a way that is not impressive. It's presented in a way that doesn't make you feel the weight of the action. It's like, oh, Chopper just fixed them up overnight. Like, no, you know what? I feel like extended panels of Chopper instructing people how to thaw out Robin, or Chopper actively taking care of the giant children in Punk Hazard. You know, like there hasn't really been any.
Or the scene in the Mirror World where Chopper's thinking about how to like escape from Brulee's like trap and everything.
That's the thing. Like Chopper you can't say he wasn't useful in the whole cake because he was instrumental in utilizing the item that is Brule.
Yeah.
But the thing with that is most of that happened off screen. So it really hurts. What Chopper did get is the amazing, like, I'm gonna go down with this shit moment where he's like, I'm gonna fucking drown Big Mom with myself. I thought that was so fucking cool.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna fucking watch me do it, bitch.
I really wish Chopper had multiple voice actors for each of his forms.
Yeah.
That's my one complaint about the anime. him.
That's not my one complaint.
Oh, you like that he's squeaky voice Chopper even when he's big hulky mode?
No, my complaint about the anime is everything. Sorry, I misspoke.
I'm sorry. I meant just about Chopper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like him, but he hasn't gotten the limelight.
I hope he gets
as a doctor, and I'm having. Here's the thing: I'm having hope. I'm having hope that Chopper will get some limelight in Wano as well as the others. The thing with One Piece, we're gonna talk about One Piece as a whole now for a second. One Piece has 4 parts so far. It has up to Whiskey Peak, and then it has through Enies Lobby, and fucking the Spooky Town. Oh my god,
Thriller Bark.
And then it has up to like Punk Hazard, and then it has Modern One Piece. Punk has like the parts 3 and 4 are less and less about the Straw Hats and more about the world. And I think that's good because Oda doesn't want to write the same way that he did in the past. I think that's what kept the series so fresh.
I think also
Wano is the time for him to highlight the Straw Hats again. You know?
Yeah, I think like the other reason he does that is because he structured it in a way where we have spent enough time focusing on just the characters that when he starts exploring the other aspects of the world, we feel like we're being and we have these characters to go back to, and like that's kind of the beauty of them being static characters is that we don't need character development for them. We just need to see how they react to the world around them.
But that's
we don't have the character progression.
But that's the thing about Wano. Like we're getting to the point of Wano where we set all the pieces. We really need Straw Hats now, because we need to see what this means to the Straw Hat. Like I'm fine that it's been like 5 years since we've touched on that topic because there was so much world building going on in that time. But I think it's about time we get there. And that's all to say that like now is the time for some some proper Chopper moments.
I feel like we won't get like what does this mean for Straw Hats until we get to Elbaf and Shanks. I think Shanks is going to be the point where we have to like start thinking about the Straw Hats again, their motivations.
Man,
because I think
it's so weird that the Straw Hats are just like, yeah, we're just here to beat Kaido. Like I want them. Well, Zoro's doing good this arc. I think Oda's doing good with Zoro because Zoro has like more personal stakes here. But there's also so many Straw Hats now where it's getting troublesome.
Yeah. Well, you have to also realize is like every time they go to an island, it's for a selfish reason, more or less. Like they're at Wano because of the road poneglyph.
Well, they're at Wano the plan was to take out Kaido.
Right. You're right. But like,
and that's an extra.
Yeah.
Anywho.
But they would have to go to Wano anyways because of the road poneglyph.
Yeah. Brook's fucking. I like Brook more than Chopper these days.
Yeah, man.
Brook's top 10 for
MVP of
me.
Whole Cake.
I'm just gonna say Brook's top 10 for me.
I feel like Brook gets a little bit too jokey every once in a while, but the thing about Brook too is that like
when he's serious, it really works.
Yeah, that panel, that spread of him and Big Mom.
What do you think about Brook versus Jinbei?
I would say Jinbei wins.
What'd you say about Brook over Odin? I'd put Brook over Odin, personally.
I would put Odin over Brook. I think Odin has so many good character flaws to him, has a great story to him.
Brook and Whole Cake is so god tier. Brook and Wano has been fun. Brook and... man, like... The thing is, Brook has been with the crew the least. Aside from Jinbei. But, like, Jinbei has had focus in the arcs where he is at. Brook's always been this amazing side member of the Straw Hats, so...
He's a great jungler.
Brook the jungler. Robin is top 10 for both of us, so let's not kill ourselves.
God, her backstory is fantastic. I love it.
Her personality is grim and gloomy, and I love when she smiles, and it's great.
She's been very cutesy, like this New World arc, but like
but that works really well because she's loosened up over time,
right? Especially after like
She's like goofy now. She's just dorky.
After Indy's lobby, you could see her like in Thriller Bark, just kind of like relaxed so much more.
And then over the time skip,
her in Thriller Bark.
It's more pronounced. But I also like her new gimmicks of like, oh man, all I was able to do was this and this and this and this and this and this.
Yeah,
like, she's holding herself to high standards.
All I want from her is to have just some sort of fight, like
she's
that she doesn't get one shot in. Yeah. She fought in the recent chapter, and I was like, "Oh, you did it!"
She and Brooke are clearly like not weak trio, like they're in the mid tier with Brooke, you know, like So they will. But the thing is, like, she got a mini fight in Dressrosa, but like Dressrosa was really highlighting the Straw Hat Fleet as well, so it didn't feel like it, you know, like it didn't feel right. So maybe it's not the time. But like, anyway, she's still very fun. I love. She had the joke about like maybe it's the spirits of dead babies. I was like, that's so Robin.
It's so good. And she's just all around great. She has the best outfit in the entire series. Don't at me.
Cowboy Robin.
Yeah, Miss Salt Sunday.
New Luffy's got a thing to say to you.
God, new Luffy does look fly.
Speaking of Luffy,
Frankie. Oh, we're gonna do a Luffy now.
Luffy's got to be top 10. I'm surprised at it because, especially rereading it with Bradley, I can't believe how fucking good Luffy is. Luffy has no right being as interesting as he is.
So I was thinking about this earlier, but like Luffy is if someone asks like what's a good static character, I think Luffy's the best one.
Even more than Goku, because Goku's kind of sucks sometimes.
Yeah, Goku can be like stupidly dumb.
Like dangerously dumb.
Yeah.
Like Luffy at most is just dumb.
Yeah.
And at best he is the mastermind of emotions.
Yeah. So the reason Luffy's a great static character is because a good static character is when you can take a character and you're like, oh, I know his motivations, I know how he operates, I know like what he's gonna do. Like you know what his methodology is to a T, basically.
And sometimes he swerves you, but then you're like, oh, I see.
Yeah, but when that time comes, when he does a decision or he says something that shocks you, it makes that response all the more interesting. Like when they're in the desert with Vivi and Luffy's like, no, we're not going there. We're going to go fight right now. And he explains why. You're like, you're right. Like, it's this sense of like, it gives you a new perspective and challenges the way that you're perceiving the moment.
Yeah. The thing about Luffy, too, is like, post-time skip Luffy has a considerable maturity to him that always floors me. Like, post-time skip Luffy is so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like the way he treats the Katakuri situation, the way he treats the Sanji situation, where he's like, I'm not going to move from here. It's the stubborn Luffy, but it's executed so well. The way he's like a leader to the prisoners in Wano. Like, there's so many amazing Luffy moments.
God, Luffy going, I can't be Pirate King without you is it's just, ugh.
Oh my god. And then, like, Sanji just kicks his face and he's crying as they're running away.
Yeah,
alright, hold on. Oh my god. So
why
good.
do you think
Frankie is maybe my favorite Straw Hat. He hasn't gotten much action lately, but he's gotten more than Brooke in general.
I would agree.
Because like in Dressrosa, he's vital to destroying the factory. He's always fun. He's never really annoying. Like Brooke might be like too jokey, but like Frankie's always just right.
So rewatching Thriller Bark, Frankie and Robin end up splitting off and like doing their own thing together, which is really interesting if you think about it, because we just had a whole arc about the two of them as being the focus, basically.
Yeah, I know to double down on it, which is interesting.
Yeah, and then so now we have our two like spotlight like Straw Hat characters now sharing the light and like their own adventure. But Frankie on Thriller Bark was really fun. And there's this small thing that he does. He remakes a little like boat that can take out to go shopping and stuff.
Yeah, that's so cute.
It's the sense of
He's
like
thoughtful.
Yes, even with the Frankie family, like there's that whole montage where like he's like, no, like this is what you need to do. Like he takes care of people. Like that's like ingrained in him is to take care of things.
And here's the thing about Oda, like he hasn't been focusing on the Straw Hats, but like he hasn't forgotten about them. Because this, like the most recent chapter, Frankie's like, "You're the man who can sail the ship of dreams." You immediately made this little connection with Frankie and Jinbei that wasn't there before. And it's perfect. It's a perfect little connection between how they can get along, and I really just liked it.
Was Frankie at Whole Cake? No, he wasn't.
Frankie was not at Whole Cake. He was at Wayne, being a carpenter with the guy from Volume 6.
I really want to like see the post Wayno discussion between Frankie and Jinbei about the ship.
Oh, like, dude! If you saw Jinbei pilot that wave, he would have nutted.
Yeah, but I like Frankie. I wish his pre-time skip design is so good. I'm so upset it doesn't exist anymore.
It's when he has the Ace Ventura hair, he looks better.
Yeah.
And he does sometimes, but now he has like a different hair every arc now. That's his new gimmick.
Although he looks sick in his like samurai uniform in the arc.
He's looking great right now.
Yeah.
Let's do Nami.
Okay.
Nami is a character where like the older you get, the more you appreciate. I didn't like Nami at first, as like she used to be my least favorite Straw Hat. Now I find that hard to say.
I think she's like Zoro, in that she keeps Luffy in line and the crew in line.
Nami has so many great moments. Like even recently, like in Whole Cake, she's partnering up with Luffy and she's yelling at Sanji for being a fucking dumb. I like Nami more than Sanji personally.
Okay, I can see why. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't like her personally just because of her wardrobe, as shell as that is.
Oh man, well, there's a caveat to that. I think she's looked good since Whole Cake, where she was wearing clothes.
Yeah,
I think I like her new Kunoichi outfit. That's the perfect amount of sexy. Her other time skip outfits are just like, look at my boobs.
Dressrosa was the worst.
Dressrosa Nami is disgusting. What a thought.
Yeah. I still like her. She's wonderful.
She's wonderful. She's always the voice of reason. She's bitchy in the best way. I really appreciate her as an adult now.
I know you were against it, but I would really like if the Cowardly Trio got their like a trio fight that they had to do. I'm
not against it. I think they should all get individual fights, though. I mean, but that's I'm being a fool thinking that One Piece still has individual fights.
I like the idea of them fighting the numbers because the numbers are so big and scary.
Okay, I do like that, but I also like there's this theory that they'll get captured and tortured, and I think that would be an interesting dynamic to explore if we have time.
Oh, okay.
Because like they were talking about like, if I was captured, I would squeal it immediately. So I don't know how Lost Crew is putting up with it. You know, like and that seemed like foreshadowing to Usopp and her getting captured.
They start cranking Usopp's nose.
Usopp.
Yeah.
Usopp has ranged from being my favorite character to like not very good. So I'm gonna let you take lead here. I'm just gonna put it in here for now, but
I think Usopp is amazing. Water 7's fantastic for him.
Water 7 Usopp is God.
Yeah.
Water 7 Usopp is like here.
Yeah.
But then here's my problem with Usopp. Dressrosa happens and he goes like here.
Yeah.
So I think I have to find an in between in my heart for him.
I would put him like I would personally put him above Zoro and maybe behind Sanji.
Like here.
Yeah.
Lucci still like is gonna chill here.
Yeah. I think Usopp's fantastic. I still think I really like him as a character. His clutch shot against Sugar was fantastic. I do agree that like he kind of degraded a little bit.
It's like, okay,
Dressrosa.
We had a time skip, and Usopp is pulling the exact same shit that he pulled in the 4 major arcs before, where he's like cowardly, and then he comes back and fights. You know, like.
Mm-hmm. But I like Usopp being part of that coward trio.
I love the coward trio, but like Dressrosa, the first half of Dressrosa was not a good showing for him. He did save it with the snipe, though. The snack was amazing. I
just feel like Usopp, Nami, and Chopper are like your support heroes.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Chopper's good enough to not be. Like he's really selling himself.
That's the other thing. It's like,
and so's Oda.
Yeah. I want to see Chopper do more things.
This puts Chopper as our least favorite Straw Hat, I think. So just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I can live with this for now.
We can reevaluate after Wano.
Yeah, after Wano, we will reevaluate. That handles all the characters, so we should just order our top 10 here.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 of these characters need to go into the top 10.
Okay. All right.
I want Akainu to go up. I think we both like him a lot.
I think I'll agree with you on Akainu, just because there's a lot of weight and consequences later between him and Luffy. I think his form of justice, like you said before, is interesting and absolute, and he's the incarnation of utilitarian like viewership. You know,
I really like his line in the flashback with Robin where he's like, we need to kill them so all the sacrifices don't go to waste. Like the fact that he internalizes it as sacrifices means that he has humanity in him, but he's cold enough to be able to do
it's like looking right. It's a trolley problem, like 5 versus 1, and he'd go 1 every time.
Well, he'll go 5 if the 5 are dangerous enough.
I guess, yeah, you're right.
If it's the one where it's like, okay, you have to kill one bad person, one really bad person, but then 5 medium bad persons is gonna kill the 5 medium bads. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know about that. That might not be accurate. Anyways, who else is going up?
I really want to put Odin up there, but like Odin's also like
I
really.
am not gonna let Odin get into top 10. Personally,
I really liked Odin. I
like him, but he's not. He's not quite top 10. And I can't quite explain why. I might just be wrong. I'm fully aware that I might be wrong here.
I just feel like Odin brings a lot of like. So like a lot of like the situations we're presented in One Piece are very much just like what happens when a captain does this to the crew or has no crew or the crew loses their captain and so on and so forth. And I think Odin is just like the captain, the leader that ultimately failed to lead, right?
That's pretty harsh, but it's part of it.
But I'm not wrong because he decides to go on an adventure with Whitebeard and Roger.
He fails to lead because he sees a greater beyond, like something more important than his leadership.
Right.
God, that is interesting, man. I don't know. How are we feeling about Jinbei, Frankie, and Brooke in the top 10?
How many spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to see more of Jinbei, but I really, really like Jinbei. I think he's got that great kind of like.
He's the best honorable character in One Piece. Like he's the honorable pirate, which could be boring, but in a series like One Piece, like his level of dedication and his straightmanness to the crew I think is gonna work really well.
He also has this great will inheritance of fighting for the fishmen, you know?
Yeah.
And doing what's best for Fishman Island, which I really, really like. It's just kind of like I want to see more of Jinbei kind of deal from me.
If you could choose one character from Amazing to move up, who would you pick?
I mean, personally, be Sanji, but I don't think that's fair. I would almost say Doflamingo. I think Doflamingo is this.
That might be fair. I mean, if you gotta pick one, because then I get to pick one, and it's Magellan. I'm fine with Magellan being 10th.
Okay. I'm gonna say Sanji then, as a personal pick. Okay. So how many do we have up there now? 2. That's fine.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can take one more.
I'm gonna hard push Doflamingo just because of how much of like a thematic shift he is in terms of that whole like not a crime to be you deal.
Yeah. I would have pushed Brook or Bon Clay, but I can live with that.
I think he's just so interesting to think about in the grand scheme of the world. And there's the other thing too is that there's some sort of like small respect that the celestial dragons still have towards him, you know? It's really strange.
I never really got to see any of that. I don't remember any like
it. At least the Marines mentioned it. They're like, he was a celestial dragon. Like, we have to be careful. Like, there's something up with that. But like the idea of like
he's definitely gonna show up again.
Yeah, but I think he's just the way that he's presented. His design's cool. His power's awesome.
Yeah, I'm okay with him being here.
Yeah, I liked him as a villain. I think Big Mom's a better villain than him, like in that concept. But
yeah, so let's order our top 10 then. Hold on, is our amazing good? I think our amazing is fine.
I think our amazing's solid.
I want to push Zoro over Usopp, and
yeah,
I want to put Zoro here.
Man, people are gonna be angry on that.
Yeah, the fact that like this is right here, like this is occurring, like I'm sorry.
To be fair, Sanji has a better value than Zoro currently.
Oh, get fucked, Zoro. Why is it like you have to like with the One Piece fan base, like you have to be a Zoro boy or a Sanji boy? Like why can't I just like both? So Katakuri would probably be one for me, but I know he's not one for you. So let's move him down. Like let's move him to 3 first.
I would say he's 3 for me.
I think we both really like Blackbeard.
I don't think Blackbeard's number 1 for me. I would put
maybe Luffy.
Big Mom as I would put Big Mom as number 2 for me, and maybe Luffy as number 1 for me.
Okay, how about this? Okay, we got Robin here. We got this. We got Kuzan after Robin.
We
got Akainu. I think that's right.
I think so too. That's a solid list there. I like
People
that.
aren't gonna like this. People are pretty salty over Big
Okay,
Mom.
so like
But
here's why I'm always
I think we discussed why like all the things we love about Big Mom. So, and I think we discussed why Blackbeard's so cool.
I said before, but Luffy is like a weird kind of like special boy section of the top 10 with Roger, where it's just like it's hard for me to, if I say anything less than 1 for him, it's kind of disrespectful, I feel, to that character. But Blackbeard has so much going on for him that he's fantastic.
With Luffy, like Oda takes more care with Luffy than any other character. Like he's definitely writing the story for Luffy. And then all the other all these 800 other characters we rated are just icing on the cake.
Yeah. Katakuri.
Man, Katakuri is so good. We didn't really get to talk about him earlier, but like this idea of this man who had to become the symbol of perfection to survive and intimidate in this Yonko crew, and then one day he fights this man who is unwilling to give up and shows him like it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to push past like these limits, and he just starts to respect Luffy and is able to be more Luffy is comfortable with Katakuri as he is. And that allows Katakuri to be comfortable with himself. I think it's so interesting.
I feel like Katakuri is secretly hoping Luffy beats Big Mom.
I mean,
and dethrones her.
There's the line that he says, it's like, "Are you gonna come back to beat Big Mom?" And Luffy says, "Yeah, of course I am. I'm gonna be king of the pirates." He's like, "I can live with that." And then he falls. He fucking falls. And then Luffy puts the fucking hat in his mouth. That is my favorite. That is my favorite moment.
It's so good.
It's number 1.
And also, it took almost 20 years to finally get a mirror match in a mirror world with Luffy.
Yeah, the fact that it was in the mirror world went over my head. But Oda is Goda.
Yeah.
Make no mistake. Robin's just fucking wrong. You can, if you want to know why we love Robin, there's a whole podcast of Joe just gushing
talking for
Robin.
like an hour. She's just the linchpin to the whole story.
Yeah, absolutely. Kuzan and Aokiji are tied for me. Like, they're great foils to each other. They both represent some of the most interesting parts of the Marines.
Yeah.
I agree with Doflamingo being this high if we have to. Like, I think he's really cool and he's a very good villain.
Yeah.
Sanji as the third best Straw Hat. I mean, he's no Brook, but like Whole Cake Island Sanji is actually amazing. Like, and the fact that like he sticks to his gun as a chef to help Big Mom. It's something that a lot of people might not like at first because she's an enemy. But it's like Sanji sees it as their path out and the right way to do it, and he does it. And then Magellan is a force of nature that is badass and a Terminator, and he's just fun. Just a fun-ass character.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think that wraps up our video. I'm going to slowly scroll over our list here.
Yeah. Yeah, that bottom portion is just literally like... Ooh. We have...
And then Pearl.
I meant the in development, because it's just like there's so many people here that could go literally anywhere depending on interactions with some characters or some reveals.
Yeah, exactly. Shanks is like the most questionable to be here, but like I just don't feel comfortable having an opinion on Shanks.
Yeah, like I can't rank him. Like he'd probably end up in amazing, like for sure. It's just I don't know would be over or below. You know,
I don't think he's done anything like. I think he's great at most right now.
Yeah.
And I don't even feel comfortable saying that. Most importantly, where is he? Yeah, Rockstar. And there we go. That is I think we started at 8:30. It is 1:11. We might have gone for 4 hours.
That's fine.
That's fine. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope let us know if you agree or disagree with any placements.
You're all going to disagree with everything. I just know it.
Oh, yes. Especially this shit. Big Mom made second. Tyler's going to commit suicide.
Pudding?
Fucking pudding? Gan fall over fucking Mihawk. Done deal. Over Kaido and Whitebeard. Well, it's too late now, boys. Anyway, have a good night. Survive the quarantine with One Piece characters. 'Cause that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.